They ain't see us coming till we hopped up on the stage. Now the fan base jumping like we dunking NBA. You gon' talk about the hood? Now I got something else to say. Intellectual convo, sprinkled with some game. This shit sounds serious. That ain't every day. Plus Peasy got them jokes. You know that nigga always playing. Who's the white boy? That's Nyce, yo. Homie a G. He from the hood, plus he speak like he got a degree. What's up with Xcel? The guard, he a battling beast. Supreme knowledge and equality to round up the team. 4 dudes from the dirt with our eyes on the goal. Took cold, applied pressure, and made it a diamond throne.
We in this
It's
bitch.
time to pod. It's time to
We
talk.
in this
Yeah,
bitch.
we here.
Let's go.
Yep.
Where's the live coming from? Because I
It's
don't.
coming from the Diamond Throne page,
Yeah.
not the group, the page.
Yeah. The page. Couldn't tag you. Just
See, for some reason, I don't know why the page doesn't allow you to tag people when you. I don't know why, bro.
I think it's
I think it's because it's a
business page.
business page.
Ah,
page.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
good.
just gotta search.
Yeah.
That's why
Yes.
they're wondering what we're doing right now. Sorry, we got to share. Unfortunately, when we go through the Diamond Throne page, it doesn't allow
You gotta
us to
share
tag
for the
people.
streets.
You know what I mean?
Sharing
So
it
we
out
gotta
to
get our
y'all.
shares on. Just like y'all got to get your shares on too. So a little bit of support.
A little bit of sharing.
You know what I mean?
Because sharing is caring.
A little bit of sharing. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
It's simple. It's smooth.
All right, I'm shared up. Y'all
We got
shared
some-
up?
Yeah, I'm shared up.
All right.
We got some good topics for tonight too.
Yeah, I'm
You
shared
know what
up.
I'm saying? So we back now. We got Barbette in the back, Los in the back, finger pop. What is it? Finger.
Index
Man,
Poppy.
Index Poppy. Yo.
AKA Finger Pop Los, AKA you got a lot of Barbette to this.
What is the Diamond Throne podcast?
No, but that's Jay-Z.
Can't do that.
That's
No,
whole
we don't
shit.
have one.
That's whole.
What are you doing?
What are you
Jacking
doing?
Have like a Diamond.
You're not even on the
ain't even on
camera.
the
They can't
mic,
even
Barbette.
see you throw up a hand
That's
sign.
not it.
Yo, bro, please.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
yes.
Yo, listen. This is about to be the 3rd or 4th time today I have to tell you gotta leave the room. We're not gonna keep doing this, bro. First you
I
want
just want a hand sign to throw up for
Nah,
the
you gonna
Diamond
have
Throne
to.
podcast.
first
not
you
even
want
on
first you
camera.
want to put it
You
out
have to
there
see
that
it.
Larry Bird was calling
I
fucking
don't even want
racist,
to talk about it, man.
Kareem
low-key
nigga and
racist.
all this
Yeah.
other shit, bro. Like, listen, dog, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, you have to. You
gotta get him out of here.
Yeah, then you
We
said
gonna-
you had
we gonna
Bunny.
start
Conjectured
Checking your
statement.
sources, yo.
Yeah, his source was Skip Bayless.
Was it?
Yeah, it was, dog. Of all people.
Oh,
Really?
God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that shit was a
Shout out-
segment on. That was a segment on
Skip and
ESPN
Shannon.
for real.
They're hilarious.
It was on with Shannon
Yeah,
Sharp.
he had a video. He tried to pull it
And then
out.
Shannon Sharp
But
just
Shannon Sharp even looked at him like, you making this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
You
about
know what I mean?
that.
Like,
I didn't know about that at all.
All right, man. Do what you do,
Well,
man.
let's go, man. We back, yo. Another episode of Diamond Throne podcast. I think it's should be like episode 25, but I'm pretty sure it's episode 18.
Yeah, 18 sounds about right.
Y'all know the usual, man. It's your man, Nyce.
I'm Peasy.
Chopper 038.
Xcel in the building.
Yeah.
We out here. We out here.
We in the building, man. How's
Yeah.
everybody's weekend? We'll get too into it, but y'all had a good weekend. We'll get there. Just wanna, everybody good right now?
Yeah, we smooth.
Everybody's vibes is good.
Yeah, we energy
we,
up.
We
good.
do a.
You know, here.
We gotta bring them vibes up right
Yeah.
now. Good vibes. Good vibes.
I'm
Good
always down
vibes,
to
right?
clown. I'm here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right.
catch some whack.
Be always down to clown.
You know what I'm saying?
Um,
You the smart guys. I'm here to be goofy. You know what I'm
Here we
saying?
go. Here we go.
You know
But
what I mean?
on a more serious note, we've had a few people had passed away unexpectedly over the course of this week.
Please,
One-
we can't drag this out because I'm about to get teary eyed.
Yeah.
Listen, I just want to say R.I.P. to my little cuz Ashley Cardoso. I love you and I miss you. And it's you was a beautiful person, and I'm sad that you had to go.
Yeah.
That's it. Get that
same,
out.
Same,
Yeah.
same here. Represent. Rest in peace to my
Yeah.
to the homie Troy, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely R.I.P. Troy,
R.I.P.
man. R.I.P.
Rest in
Ashley.
peace.
man,
All right, for
you know.
same.
Long weekend.
Yeah,
Long
man.
week.
You know, reach out to your loved ones, man. Hold them tight. Tomorrow
Yes,
is not
indeed.
promised, man. It's always the worst when it's just completely unexpected, man. And
Shout out to Kathy, man. Clarice, hold your head, man.
shout out to Kathy. Definitely hold your head, man. Shout out to Chops' whole family, Ashley's family, man. I wish
Yeah.
y'all.
Definitely in Travis
Y'all
family,
Listen,
the White
y'all,
family.
stay strong,
Yeah.
please.
All the little petty arguments you might be having with somebody, dead them,
Dead them.
man. If they, especially somebody
Yeah, if it
who's
ain't-
detriment to your life, man. Like,
Yeah.
because you don't want to lose them over no bullshit and
Right.
never got that peace from them, man. Never got that closure. That's big.
That's a big fact.
That's a fact.
It's big, man.
Sometimes it's just not that serious. So
It's not.
you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta just, you gotta move past certain shit, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but you know, we're gonna try to keep this a good vibes only podcast, man.
Oh, we
But,
got one more.
you
We
know
got
what I'm saying?
A vibe.
We got rest in peace, Tina Turner. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We got
Damn, is it really rested in peace though? Because Ike been up there waiting.
Jesus
I was gonna
Christ.
say,
Jesus.
he saw the meme.
I'm just saying,
though. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw the meme.
Yo,
and I was like, "Whoa!"
she walked right through the gate. And first thing was like, bitch, where you been?
Man, listen, man. Yo, Pete,
oh my
He said, "I've been up here telling God all about you."
listen, man.
You could sing. You about to be part of the choir.
Bro,
Nah.
that is getting clipped up.
That's it. He said, is it though?
I'm surprised nobody else thought
So,
that
God
shit.
damn it, girl, what took you so long to get up here?
Yeah,
I told your ass move. Hurry the fuck up.
I'm telling you.
So I told you. Nah, man, that's funny.
Ike was waiting right there with a cigarette in his mouth.
Looking at her like, yep. Nah, but she was the legend, man. You know, legend, man. She was one of the greatest performers we ever seen.
Queen of rock and roll.
Queen of rock and roll. A lot of people,
Legendary legs.
yeah. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say they bear her style, but you know, she laid the groundwork for a lot of the performances and performers you see.
You see a lot of her and Beyonce.
Yeah, definitely, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah, so.
You ever see the interview with Ike when he talks about why he used to like smack her? He'd be like, and then she would, and I would just have
I
to.
shared that with you like.
Was that you there?
It was like a month or two ago.
Yeah. He was like, and then I would have to be like, you know, I just have to smack the bitch.
Smack.
I just be like, yo,
All
that's
right.
crazy.
Yeah, he had a whole logic behind why he did it. It was just, it
It
was
made
crazy.
sense to him.
He made sense to him, 100%.
Yeah,
100% it did.
Like, he would be, yeah. Oh man, you gotta. If you haven't watched the clip, you gotta go watch the clip, yo. That shit was just. That shit had my jaw just. Yo, did he just say that? Like, he justified it like it was a. You don't know. You just gotta understand. It's like
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand.
that's basically
It's
how it
crazy.
came
Nah, I
off. Like he
feel
was
you
trying
now.
to tell her, like, nah, I'm really not a bad person. She make me do
She
certain
made me
things,
do
and then I
that's
gotta
what he did.
smack her.
Yeah, he made hit a whole
I'm
logic
like-
behind it.
Well, most abusive people do
Yeah.
try and justify the shit.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know, man. That shit was crazy, man. But rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Rest in
Man.
peace to the Turner, man.
So now back into how was y'all weekend? It's Memorial Day and shit.
Yo, man.
Just say no to glizzies.
Yeah, just say no to glizzy. Our generation is terrible, yo. We don't have
Listen,
no.
I'm eating glizzies. I don't know what the fuck.
Pause. Flip that, Bobby.
I'm eating hot dogs.
He said clip.
I'm eating hot dogs.
Yo.
And it better be Nathan's, goddammit.
Clip
And it
that.
better be a potato bun. I want mustard and I want ketchup. I don't know what the fuck y'all young generation
Yo,
doing,
that's
but
real
I
fat
like
boy shit. He
I
be all
like
specific
motherfucking hot
with
dogs.
his
High
shit.
class, my
And I
nigga.
like sausages. Italian. Italian with onions and peppers.
Chill, wow.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, if when I eat a fucking sausage, you thinking about what the fuck I'm eating, listen, you got a motherfucking problem,
Yo.
not me. Because you picturing some wild shit.
shit was
I'm just
just
trying to
crazy.
enjoy
Nah,
my
you
motherfucking
just-
food. Fuck y'all. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Straight up.
Our generation is wicked, man. We don't have
Horrible, man. I eat hot dogs like a steak now. I cut that motherfucker up.
no. Yo.
I'm not doing all that.
Yo.
I'm not doing all that.
And I look around when I bite that shit,
Yo,
too.
not doing all
cut
that.
up. Yo, that's
I'm not
crazy.
Are y'all investing in the glizzy blocker?
What?
What is that?
Lizzie
It's,
Blocker.
bro, it's the
Hold
funniest
on.
thing on Amazon. It's literally something that you put on a hot dog on, and it blocks. It hides your.
why
face
does he
while
know
you're
this?
eating a glizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
We might as well just eat. If you're gonna
does he
eat
know
the
this?
shit, just eat
Nah,
it.
I'm not
man.
doing all that.
You're
I'm
doing
just
all
not.
that. That's crazy. You spend extra money.
So y'all
What?
niggas really don't eat hot dogs and sausages?
I love.
I don't.
It just
I don't,
sounds
but it
wicked,
wasn't
yo.
for
That
that.
just
It
sound-
wasn't
it just
for
sounds
that. I like
wicked
hot
the way
dogs.
you
I've
just
been
said that
stopped.
shit, yo.
It's a different movement nowadays, man. You can't just.
Bro,
The action of it is just weird. It's like motherfuckers fuck me up with bananas. I can't even
nah,
eat bananas
you
how I
bugging.
used to. I got
You bugging. You bugging, bro. I eat
anything you
bananas.
say sounds wild. Basically, I gotta break it down into fragments.
Peasy eater. Hey, yo.
Definitely was about to say I
Easy,
gotta
yo,
bust
easy
it
if
down.
I said it any other way, it was gonna sound bad, wild pause. So You gotta break it down to fragments and eat it now. That's just how it goes, man.
This shit is crazy.
He need a fork and a knife with his banana. Like, yo, man, you got a fork and a knife?
Man, fuck all that shit. I wish I would let a motherfucker half my age influence me on how I'm gonna eat my food, bro.
Yo, my
Listen, I
son,
don't give a fuck.
he said I have to break it down into fragments. He was definitely about to like, y'all gotta bust it down.
You gotta bust it down, man.
Nah, I was saying our generation trash because nobody has cookouts. We don't have nothing. Like niggas just be in the crib getting fucked up.
I don't know where you was at because I was out.
Where was you at?
Where was you at?
Shit, home.
Yeah,
Looking at niggas drunk.
I ain't gonna lie. I was in the house, but I got invited to like a fish fry and a cookout. I just decided not to go. You know what I mean?
Cookhouse was popping everywhere.
It was popping. It was
I was
definitely
turning them down. Like, all right, man, I got some other shit I got to go to.
Yeah,
I would love to be there.
Listen,
Oh,
man.
wifey kicked off an event. Shit was fire.
Dope.
Everybody loved the food. You know. So it was dope. Like pan scrape type shit.
Oh,
Like,
that's
everything
what it
was
is.
gone.
I told you,
Everything.
y'all shit's busting, man.
Just got mad. Like we came in a little late, but we had like dropped off the food and went home and got dressed and everything, and then came back. Like it was love. Like everyone was like, "Yeah, you cooked the food." Like that type shit was fire. Yo.
Oh, that's all.
shit.
That's the
Congratulations
best.
on that.
Fire, yo.
That
Was that the first
busy,
one?
man.
Yeah.
Shout it out, shout it out, hit the camera.
My bad.
People want to know what it is.
5LC Catering. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because we ain't get the official launch.
Yeah, but
'cause
it's
we
coming.
had to like
coming,
pause
you know?
everything because.
Nah.
But this
like-
Saturday was supposed to be the official tissue launch, but
Fire.
we had we had a big tragedy in the family, so kind of like
Right.
Put everything on
flipped
hold.
everything upside down. But yeah, like shout out to the wife, 5LC Catering. Definitely got
Is there going to
busy.
be a new date for like a soft launch?
Well, I don't honestly. We don't have a date right now. Like right now, I can't even think past tomorrow.
I know.
I'll keep it 100. But
that's a real. But
at
when you
one
do-
point though, we're gonna have an official tissue launch in
on a Tuesday, preferably around 7:00.
Nah. I'm talking about some over the top. It's gonna be a movement. So
Fire.
I
know what I
tried,
mean?
gentlemen. I tried to get a
stay
studio,
tuned. Stay
you know
tuned.
what
Stay
I
tuned.
mean?
Stay tuned.
Well, shit. I would have liked to have a party if the fucking the Celtics won, but yeah, I was looking forward to throwing that party,
Yeah.
but that didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, you watched the game, so we lost.
Yeah.
It's all
For
your
real,
fault.
bro. I was mad as shit after I watched that game.
He don't never watch the fucking game. Now he want to watch and we lose.
And I
This
was
is some
talking mad
bullshit.
shit. I was like, yo, this is why I don't watch these fucking games. I got enough stress going on in my life. Now, fuck it. This is some bull. I'm going home.
Shit do ruin your day though.
Yo,
Shit fucks.
yo, as soon as you turn the TV on, Tatum twisted his ankle. Like,
God damn it.
I was
Yeah.
talking shit throughout the whole game, though. I was really like, yo, this is crazy, man.
They said Williams had to leave the game and he's throwing up. He was got a stomach bug in the middle of the game. Something was going on with him, yo.
They was just playing like shit, bro.
yo.
Like, they were 0 for 10 from the 3 in the first quarter, and then they just came back out in the second just jacking threes. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Well, that's
bro.
what they've been doing. Sometimes they hot and then sometimes
I said, yeah, but it was like,
They like
come
this.
on, man. When
It's
you're not hot, so why the fuck are we? It was like just everything was predictable, bro. Keep it on the outside, pass it, jack a 3. And it was just like, dog, this is not working. It's not working throughout the whole game.
Yeah, they live and die by
I don't
that
know what
shit,
the hell was
man.
going on.
It's
Jaylen
scripted.
Brown was coming down, putting up, jacking him from 25 feet out, like wasn't even kind of off. I was like, yo, this is just
when they
frustrating, bro.
when they I don't even know how to word this right. When they're losing by a lot of points,
Right.
they tend to do that shit though. Like it's like they get anxious and they just start throwing shit up. It's happened multiple times.
Almost like they give up.
Yeah, like they're trying
lose
to,
momentum.
or they're trying to score quick, like,
Yeah,
and then
threes is gonna.
I think they just get out of rhythm.
yeah,
Like they got no flow, no rhythm.
right.
It's just like yo, I gotta come down. Yo, we gotta bang a 3. Yo, hit a 3, and it should just don't work.
Yeah. Shout out to I will shout out Derek White. I'll never talk about your hairline again because you was holding it
will.
down.
Yeah.
I used to talk crazy about you, and everybody's saying fire.
Never find
Fire Joe Mazzulla.
a hairline
like
mine.
His hairline is crazy. But everybody's
How you
saying
look young and old at the same time?
word.
You won't have dreams. You have movies.
Yo, word. Nah, but everybody's
You
saying
salute
fire
like
Joe
this.
Mazzulla's not I don't think you should fire him. One, he inherited the team because we let Udoka go because he was wilding.
Crazy scandal behind it.
Yeah, with the scandal. And
we should have never let him go.
We should have never let him go.
For real.
Should never let him
Should
go.
have let him bust that girl ass, and then we would have had him.
Word. All of this because homie cheated on Nia Long. All of this, right?
Some bullshit.
We put some experience around Mazzulla. I think will be all right. Get him some experienced assistant coaches and let him be able to put, because you know all coaches have their team of people. So let him put his team around, and we'll see what he could do. Give him another year. Let him see what he could do, man.
I think it's just frustrating because the Celtics have the talent, bro, and it seems like they just every year. They just cannot fucking execute when it's time to execute, bro.
It's like
That's
they don't
the
play
most
pro ball. It's like they
frustrating
play
thing.
pickup games, bro. Somebody said that. One of the commentators said that.
I'm gonna tell you what they're just missing a true point guard. They need like a true point guard.
Right.
Like I thought Brogdon was gonna be that guy, and he's not a true point guard.
No.
Like he's like timid at times. Like it's just weird. Like the best point guard on our team is Pritchard, but he's scared to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So
all of a sudden, because some days he feels like he goes out there like he ready to ball up, and then some days he gets timid. I don't know. It's wishy-washy with him.
yeah.
We just need a consistent point guard. I feel that.
I
Like
don't
a
think they
Rondo
give him enough
type.
minutes either. So if they gave him more minutes.
I'll tell you like this. Speaking of
That'd be
taking too many
another factor.
damn shots, all right. Y'all heard about Dani Leigh situation?
Yeah.
It's just a little
So
wicked.
OUI.
Yeah.
I just seen that today.
Yeah.
Supposedly, she
left the scene.
She was drunk. She hit somebody on a scooter, I guess, and dragged it too. Like she dragged the scooter like a whole city block or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then got pulled over. Whatever was like. I think it said, I don't know, 3-4 times the legal limit. Two times. She was double the legal limit. And then the person that she hit on the scooter, they saying she fucked him up.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
He had like spinal injury. I think he had a tear to one of his kidneys or something like
lacerated
that.
kidney.
Lacerated kidney, yeah, bro.
Oh no, damn.
That shit, because if she hit him from the back, you know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna say I didn't know how to word that, but I'm saying it's a girl, so I'm thinking it might be appropriate.
And he was like, yo, you hit him from the
You see how I hesitated like because I know I'm like, he's gonna say something about that.
God damn it.
That shit is dangerous because when you that whiplash, bro, you can get hit going so hard that shit can snap your fucking back.
Yeah.
Well, this shit sound crazy.
That
You know
can-
what?
that
I'm
can
gonna let
back
y'all.
it
I'm
up.
gonna let y'all talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ride
Grow up,
bikes.
yo.
So,
Yeah, P, you gotta be a professional. P.
ride.
All stuffed up today.
Yeah,
and shit.
but I think the shit about that foul is that like she hit him and kept going.
Yeah,
Yeah, she just kept it
She
pushing.
just kept
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Like literally, the only reason why she stopped is because a pedestrian that seen what was going on flagged down the cop,
yeah.
and that's how she ended up getting pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's wild.
You know, like we all make mistakes, but how you handle it after you do some shit like that, you know,
It's just
makes
crazy.
all
Yeah,
the
'cause
difference in the world.
Yo, you ever seen that clip? It's like a girl. She looked like she's like maybe Spanish or something. The cop is telling her like, you go into jail, you just killed two people.
In the
And she's like,
hospital.
can I get my car? Because I got to go to work tomorrow. It's like she was so inebriated, she didn't even
Yeah.
know where the fuck she was at. The cop was like, do you understand that you're not going home?
She was like, no, I do, but I got work in the morning.
But I got work in the
like,
morning, yeah.
And he's like, nah, you just killed two people.
Yeah.
You're not going home.
Not
And she
going
was
home.
so drunk, she didn't even understand what he was saying.
At all.
Yeah, that's just wild.
Yeah, that shit was definitely crazy though. But I don't know. I hope dude is at least all right, man, because it would be fucked up if he was, you know what I mean,
In a wheelchair.
in a wheelchair for the rest of his life or something like that, man. Like,
Yo, speaking of, you see them two wild niggas
Yeah.
fighting.
Yo.
the wheelchair, yo.
My
Yeah,
son said,
when
pull
the
up, and the other one was
the
like,
definition
bet,
of-
you heard?
Cletus and Clarence.
Listen, the definition of we about to roll out.
Yeah.
Yo,
I rolled up on him.
Yo, my man at the end wasn't shit though. When he see the cop, he was
Yo,
like,
he said,
y'all peep that shit, right?
Yo, homie on the right was connecting.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
the dude on the left wasn't really doing shit. I don't know, like I don't know if there was something wrong with his hands or something because they looked like they was skinnier than
Normal?
Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't seem like it was right. But yo, dude on the right, was connecting. He was like, man.
OG was landing bombs. He was landing bombs. He did that. He did that before.
Crazy too.
Yeah.
He did that before.
The comments was the dude said, "Yo, he's a real rolling 60s." I was dying.
That's
no
crazy.
bullshit.
OG was connecting. Yo.
Yeah. That was a little funny thing.
That was definitely
but
good.
I don't know what started this shit. I'm kind of curious to know what started this shit though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
there's no backstory to it.
I didn't know. Yeah, there's no.
I guarantee
backstory
if you
to
go on
this shit.
TikTok, you can find the whole backstory though. TikTok is amazing like that.
Yeah,
Probably young niggas.
I just want to
talking
say,
shit.
handicapped folks, y'all really can't be out here beefing. You already fucked up. You can't afford to be hurt any more than what you already are.
Yeah,
So,
man.
That's the
I'm
thing though.
saying,
They
y'all
be out
don't
here
wanna
fighting for the little shit they do got left.
He was. Listen. That shit was vicious.
I was like, yo, when I first seen him, I was like, yo, somebody pull them apart. Just break them up. Do something. But nope. Niggas
Nah,
just-
homie on the right was mad that he had to leg up on the competition.
He said, "Yo,
That's really what it was.
Yo, it's fine.
Yeah, that's foul. It's foul. Nigga said, yo, we wrote,
So he
somebody.
started ratting.
He says,
yo," he had him choking him. He was choking the shit out of him.
yo, the double
Like,
choke
he
pause
like-
was crazy. They was choking.
Dirty motherfucker.
Yo, man, they was going crazy on it. Yo, it was wild.
It is what it is, man. I don't know what to call that, but
Say, yo, fuck this shit. I'm on the road to the crib.
I'm rolling to the crib.
yeah, I don't know what to call it. But P, you gotta.
It's a ride by.
Get your peasy on.
Yeah, it's a
He said it's a ride by.
Ride by. Yo, Peasy's word of the day. Boom, 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 boom. I do my drops manually. Word of the day is conjecture. It is a noun. An opinion or conclusion formed on the basis of an incomplete information. An unproven mathematical or scientific fact. In textual criticism, the suggestion or reconstruction of a reading of a text not present in the original source. When it's a verb, it's conjecture. Third person present, it's conjectures. Past tense, conjectured, and past participle. Form of opinion or of a suspicion about something on the basis of a complete information.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Sound like a bunch of balaskite.
Origin
Origin is Latin and Old French, man.
Sounds like, you got a sentence for us,
Is
Pete?
that in a sentence?
I got to set this.
Okay.
My man Barbette, Mr. Disembodied Voice, conjectured some stories about Larry Legend that I did not believe. When I said cited sources, this motherfucker want to say Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Chad, do you think Larry Bird said the N-word in his career?
No.
No, that's not how you put it.
Say what you said. Do you
You
think he was
said-
saying it to the players in the
Yes.
middle of the
Do you think
game?
he was saying it to the players?
Dog.
Yeah, he
Chat,
said that
if you
he was
agree.
saying it to the players.
Yes.
Yeah, like
So-
on the court, like
On the court.
like Larry Bird was getting in a motherfucking verbal spar with motherfuckers on the court, and he was like, "Yeah, you nigga."
Word. He was not doing that.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah, Bird
Yeah,
said that.
nigga, you should
No
yo,
players ever. There's no play on record that said, "Yeah, he said that to me."
Yo, Barbette. I already told you, Barbette.
yeah, not who.
If
Barbette.
the story does come out, it's
No.
here on the Diamond.
No,
Club
listen,
podcast.
Barbette. I already and I told you those
I don't wanna be responsible
those
for that.
black men he was playing against. Those was Negroes, bro.
That's Larry
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Those
hey,
was Negroes. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would have kicked him right in his head,
He said those was
Those
Negroes.
is Negroes. Those is, you know what I mean? Niggas was 26 losing with the George Jefferson and all that, bro. What are you talking about?
It was different.
That's what 22 was old, bro.
Darryl Dawkins would have punched Larry Bird's
Yo,
jaw off. Like,
Daryl Dawkins would have fucked him up. Moses Malone would have fucked him up.
Yo, in the words of all DC niggas, yo, you tripping like shit, Slim.
Word, Slim, you wilding out.
I'm not familiar with the streets.
Yo, listen, man.
What the fuck does that got to do with the streets?
That ain't got nothing to do with the streets,
We
man.
talking
Bob
about
Bat,
sports. It's some wild conjecture
More conjecture and
that you
blatherskite.
put out there, bro.
He just came in today like, yo, did y'all know Larry Bird was calling players the N-word? That shit's crazy.
Out of nowhere, bro. Like, damn.
What?
Out of nowhere.
Bro, don't disrespect Larry Legend
that's what
like
happens
that.
when you listen to fake news, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's real important for your sources, man. Straight up.
Facts.
man.
Word.
My bad be clickbaity. They be getting him.
They definitely got me.
They be getting him.
I thought
They
you was
got me.
high on some shit.
That's that
He
trick
was high
knowledge,
on
God.
some
You
shit.
heard?
High on
They
you.
got me. I was like, Larry Bird said the N-word? Damn.
No, bro.
I believe it.
Nah, but speaking of dumb shit, so I got a question for y'all, right? So we all know about Fetty Wap.
Maybe we should elaborate a little bit just for the people who
All right,
may not know.
give us a little background.
You go ahead.
All right, so Fetty Wap ended up getting sentenced to what, 6 years?
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah, he got sentenced to 6 years. He was out on bail for $500,000, and then his bail got violated in August
August, yeah. He's been sitting
of
almost
last
a year.
year for threatening somebody or whatever. So he was behind the wall for the rest of his time until he got sentenced.
Wasn't he on live with a blick or something like that?
Yeah, it was like yeah.
Was that him?
I don't know if he was on live with a blick, but I know that he threatened somebody like live, like
okay.
on like FaceTime.
I thought it had something to do with like a gun or something too, but I could be wrong. Okay, my fault.
It might have, but so he got 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Which really, honestly,
I thought he was gonna get way more.
Yeah, I didn't think that was bad. You know what I'm saying for the amount of work that he got caught with.
Yeah,
but you know, like there were like different opinions about you know him still selling drugs, being a rapper. You know, when he got locked up, you know, he had mad hits out. Like you couldn't fucking turn on the radio without hearing a Fetty Wap song.
Fair.
So obviously he's M'd up, and you know what I'm saying, he was doing well for himself.
You would think.
Yeah, you would think he's doing well for himself.
Yeah.
So then the question was, well, why the fuck are you out here still hustling if you're in this position? Even if let's say he's not doing well for himself, but you know he's on a projection to make
The money. Yeah.
millions and millions and millions of dollars,
100%.
right? So why would you still be out here in the streets hustling? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know what y'all thoughts on, because I know
I don't personally think that. I've seen people say, "Oh, he's just stupid" or whatever. Like, I don't think it's as simple as him being stupid.
No,
I don't think that's what it is.
His lifestyle probably preceded him. Like he was trying to maintain his lifestyle. Probably wasn't having enough income coming in off music alone to support his way of life. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand exactly.
I
What
think
you're
Probably had all this overhead, so he had to do to maintain his shit.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. I think it could be a plethora of things. My personal opinion is I think that when we talk about addiction, people only really refer to drugs. They think of drugs.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer that like addiction can also be someone who cannot leave a certain lifestyle, yo.
True.
You know what I mean? And I really feel like he was probably addicted to the street life. You know what I'm saying? And he just couldn't walk away from the shit. He still had to be involved in certain shit. And that's what I think happened, bro. He, instead of just fully getting out of the shit and saying, yo, I don't want nothing to do with this shit, he was still part of some shit that I think he just couldn't walk away from. That's just my opinion.
Who was he signed to?
I think.
Is there any information on that?
He might have been signed to either
1738.
No, he had problems with him.
Yeah, no, but I think
He ended up having problems with him later in his career.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who he was signed to, but I think, like Nyce was saying, there's probably a mixture of things. Like, for me being an artist, I could probably say he got signed in the era of 360 deals.
Yeah, word.
So all of the money that you would think he was making, he
Going to
probably
label.
wasn't making like that.
Yeah.
He probably made the label a lot of fucking money, and we all know
That's why
like
the push was
when
so
you're
hard.
the rapper. You're the last person to get a piece. You got the label getting their money, the manager gets their money,
Producers.
the tour people, the producers, the writers, all that shit. So he probably it was probably a combination of things. He wanted to keep his lifestyle up, and he wanted to keep the perception of I'm getting money. Because like you said, if you got hits every time,
Right.
you don't want to look broke. You don't want to look like the TLC. Like they got waterfalls and they ain't got no bread. So it was probably a combination of things.
Shit,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was just like, oh, this nigga's dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people always love to just throw shit out
And that
there.
combination can easily have you if you can't walk away from something. All it takes is for one factor to enter the equation where, like you just said, P, maybe he wasn't financially where we thought he was at.
Yeah.
Maybe what X is saying is true. Maybe he really was getting jerked by the label, and we just are outsiders looking in, and it looked like he was good. But that little thing right there, yo, I really don't have the money that people think I have. I'm trying to maintain this lifestyle, and I'm still not fully disciplined enough to walk away from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just right there, bang, you go right back to what you know.
All right, so this is my thing, right? So even though, let's say he's not all the way up, let's say he is kind of getting jerked by, but the lifestyle in them situations, the lifestyle is usually provided to you by the label, and then they'll come back and they'll tell you, "Oh, well, you owe us for this."
Correct.
Right. But whatever the situation is, you're in a better position than you were before you started making music, right? So why would you put all that in jeopardy? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I agree with you. I think part of it is addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly,
because leaving the streets is hard.
No, absolutely. Because I tell motherfuckers all the time, the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my life was change my mindset from the streets. That shit is hard. Like it's hard. If anybody that's ever gone through it, it is like something serious. You have to have some type of serious motivation in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be strong-willed and determined and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it was, you know, basically if I go back to jail, I'll probably be looking at 20 plus years. If I go back to jail, you know, my girl's gonna leave me and I'm not gonna see my kid grow up. So for me, that was my base. I was like, yo, like I'm not trying to lose all of this just to hustle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, for me it was just it was a little different, you know, but like I don't know. I just think like for the dudes that's out there, this hustling or whatever, like don't think that shit's gonna be easy if you trying to get away from the life, because it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be willing to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
Sacrifice.
And, yeah, like you really do, because that shit is like it's unbelievably hard. Like it really is, yo.
Right.
And
What about if like say, so we can say he was probably in a better situation than he ever was from where he came from. But at the same time, the more you acquire, right? Like say he got, like you said, the nice house now, and he's got a little bit of money and things like that. But all that shit adds a lot more stress because that shit requires a lot more money to maintain too. So that could have easily made him be like, damn, I ain't did this label money really ain't working, or I ain't touring like that, whatever the case may be. I need more money, and not knowing what to do with the little bit of money he has on like legit business endeavors.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people like him or us that wouldn't, if we don't know, you're going to look at money and go, yo, I don't know what to do with this, but I know if I got enough to buy 20, 30 bricks right now.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that'll be a sure bet if everything works out.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes will that's what they'll do.
The way out the options.
Yeah, facts.
That's why I don't think it's too, people that have been through it a little bit or understand it's like, it's not, I don't think it's too far-fetched to kind of probably guess what really was going on with him.
And that's why I was like, even with you saying that, like, even just to add on, like, let's say that he was getting, you know what I'm saying, the label was playing him. And like you said, it's hard to leave the streets. So that could frustrate him even more to be like, you know what, fuck that, man. Fuck all this. Just because I'm going to keep it real. Doing music and staying on that road, that shit is frustrating. Even if you, and I haven't reached the level of success he got, but it's still frustrating because you're putting out music, you're doing things that take months to get paid, you know what I'm saying? Some months you make 50,000, some months you don't make nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, and then if your label's playing with you and you can just go back to that's right there, I'm going right back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I
see, for me, I think it's your it's keeping up with appearances.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
like the main. That's like the main thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't never want to you don't want if people have always known you to be this type of person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to look like the bum nigga.
Right.
You don't want to look like the nigga that's falling off, especially if you still hang with the same motherfuckers that you've been hanging with, and them niggas is all still getting money. You changing. You the weird nigga now.
Right.
Because you decided to change.
For sure.
But all your niggas are still getting money. So, when niggas go out or whatever, your pockets ain't like theirs are. You know what I'm saying? You're like you might have on some motherfucking, they got on the new Pradas, you got on the old Pradas. You know what I'm saying? They got new Gucci, you got the Gucci with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? But all of that shit is mental. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be willing to be like, yo, like, nah, like I'm good if you really want to be there, because at the end of the day, him going to jail, I'm sure he had a plethora of people around him that now ain't around him. Right? You know what I'm saying? And he basically him doing what he was doing in the streets basically left everybody else fitting for themselves now.
That's a fact.
Because he was the guy.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, people depended on him too. That probably put pressure on him too.
Yeah.
Because when you the cash cow right now, everybody's got their hand out, and some people you will take care of because that's you feel like
you owe them,
you owe them, or you
wanna keep them
obligated
close,
to them
right?
or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, so but I've been that person when in around certain people that were still doing things when I wasn't involved in things, yo. You know what I'm saying? And when I came home from upstate, I mean, I was cooling, and I'll tell you right now, bro, it was tough being in a situation financially where everybody around you is doing well and they involved in certain things that you don't really want to be involved in, but they doing well and things like that. That shit really it can fuck you up.
So
it can fuck you up.
Let me ask you this, right? So in them situations like this, right? So hustling, right?
Yeah.
You hustling, you doing whatever you're doing. We say, all right, I'm doing this for my family, right? I'm providing for my family. I'm gonna be the man of the house. You good? I'm gonna be the man of the house. I'm providing for my kids. I'm providing for my girl. I'm paying rent. I'm paying my bills and all that, right? But how you're going about that is putting everything that you're providing for in jeopardy. Right? So does it really make sense at the end of the day? Like when you like, we've been up the way, right?
Yeah, so you're really doing it for your family.
So the risk outweighs the reward.
Does it though?
That's basically what you're saying.
No, I'm saying hell no, it don't. The risk don't outweigh the risk. The risk is worse.
Yeah, so it outweighs the reward.
Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. See, because for me, like me being in jail and watching my daughter grow up, I'm like, yo, it didn't matter how much money I made for me to miss all those years out of her life.
Time is more valuable than money, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm really sitting in there like, yo, like this shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you go through all the changes of like, your boys that you spending time with, you know what I'm saying? The one, like half of them you don't hear from anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that you looked out for on the street ain't looking out for you in jail. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas will justify that shit and be like, oh, well, niggas ain't supposed to and all that other shit. Well, listen, I look at it like this.
Weirdo shit.
If I'm out here and I'm the type of nigga that takes care of you when you go to jail, or I'm out here and we in the trenches together and I'll put my life on the line for you,
right?
Because you get them phone calls too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we supposed to take care of each other through everything.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. So then it's like, yo, you really spending more time in the streets and with your boys, but you're doing everything that you're doing to provide for your family, right? Yeah. So how does it make fucking sense?
It doesn't really make sense. I think when people say that shit, I'm doing it for my family, it's more just a justification that makes them feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with what they're actually doing. Because like you said, if you really are focused on the well-being of your family, right, you would probably pick a different route. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have certain circumstances, you know what I'm saying, that kind of really fuck you up or whatever. This is a little different conversation. But if you're really doing something for your family, I mean, if you're doing this over here, which is hustling, right, and you know that the risk is you being removed from your family for probably a decade at least, given the fact you probably already have priors and shit like that. To say I'm really doing it for my family just doesn't really make sense. Because if it's all about the well-being, you would think you would pick something different to do. You understand? So I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I feel like we've been conditioned to say that. You know what I mean? Because it seems like an honor, like it sounds honorable.
Yeah.
I do this for my family. It sounds honorable.
That seems legit, though.
Yeah.
I think it's just the I'm doing it for my family is just something that sounds like it's honorable because every man is supposed to provide for his family and things of that nature. So we took that and we use it as like a justification to say, yo, no, you know, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing it for my family.
Right.
But like you said, when you weigh the risk or the reward, you know, yeah, it's good when it's good, but when it's bad,
It's bad.
It's
Bad,
usually far worse than the reward.
Absolutely.
So
The
the
outcome,
risk
yeah.
outweighs the reward. When usually things should be the opposite. The reward should outweigh the risk.
And I think,
you know what I mean?
I think like in them instances, like somebody said, time is more than money. I think from the family standpoint, they'd much rather have you around with less bread than you away and everybody's up, because at the end of the day, especially for men, like as far as being fathers, like we set the guidance, we've kind of set the structure of the family. Now when you're gone, it's like, you know what I'm saying, there's no structure there, there's no backbone, there's nothing that holds that thing together. So I think that a lot of times we tell ourselves, it's a human thing, you know what I'm saying? I think it's not even just with hustling. I think a lot of things humans tell ourselves, like, yo, just to make it feel honorable so we can be, this is what we doing. But it's like,
Say what the fuck it is. It's a fucking excuse.
Yeah, but it's a human thing.
Motherfuckers just love making excuses for their fucking actions, man.
Yeah, there you go.
It is, man.
I mean, for the most part, it's true, bro.
It's all the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta say some shit to make ourselves feel comfortable doing it. That's all. We all done it. We're human, man.
And I also want to add, like, and I know this is probably gonna cut a little deep, but some of you niggas ain't really getting no money out there in them streets.
Word.
You
That's
out
a
there
fact.
really risking your life.
You
and
make more
ain't-
money probably working a job.
No bullshit. You ain't getting no bread. Like, no bread. Like, my nigga, if you ain't fucking seeing 6 figures in them fucking streets,
Leave that shit alone.
there's no reason for you to continue hustling. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yo, leave
You're
that shit
not
alone.
that nigga. I know it might feel good. I know to the local bitches around the way.
You're not that guy.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
got
I mean?
money.
You
No,
might,
you don't.
you
No,
might
you
feel like the
don't.
man. You got your
Nah,
Gucci
he's talking
belt,
that
you know,
facts.
your fucking Pradas and your Louis or whatever, your gallery department sweatsuits or whatever the fuck it is that you got. My nigga, if you don't got 6 figures, bro, quit. It's not for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go find something else to do, nigga. Real shit. Or you better find a fucking plan B real fast, nigga, because it don't make sense. Just think about it, nigga. You gonna get 10, 15, 20 years, nigga, and nigga, the most money you ever had was fucking 30, 40, 50 grand, nigga. How the fuck does that make sense, nigga?
Yeah, that don't make
Please,
no sense.
please explain to me how that makes sense, nigga.
I don't.
It don't, nigga.
That's why I think some dudes just don't understand like the real definition of like getting money.
Facts.
On
Because
dogs,
it never really
nigga.
was I think a lot of these dudes were never really around people that was really getting money.
Real shit.
You understand? Like, not to brag, but I've been around some people where they can't fake being as rich as they are, bro. You can't even fake that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no faking that, you know. But and it'll change your perspective, yo.
Real shit.
It'll
Real
change
shit.
your perspective.
No,
Yo.
real shit.
It'll really have you saying, yo, damn, I need to figure a way to really get this bag because I really ain't getting this bag like I thought I was getting
Dead
this
ass.
bag. Or you're going to say to yourself, you know what, dog, I've been trying to get right for years and it ain't never
It
popped
ain't
off
working.
for me, bro. Maybe, just maybe I should try something different, like a job. Because I know some people that were strustlers their whole life in the streets. Strustler, aka struggling hustler.
I like that.
I knew you was going with it.
I like that.
Strustlers.
They was for real. Legit strustlers their whole life, bro. Yeah, you might have seen them with a dope fit here and there, but that was legit about all they could do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or if they did go fuck up a bag, they legit fucked up their bag.
Yeah.
Like, I dropped 10 bands on this bus down or something. It's like, yeah, but you really fucked up your bag doing that.
They
You know what I'm
they
saying?
ain't even fuck up their bag. They fucked up the next nigga's bag.
Yeah, or they probably, they did some dumb shit, whatever. But my point is, I saw
That
people
too,
that left that shit and got a real fucking job, and they performed way better, and they live better, and they got more money than they ever had working the 9 to 5 because that shit worked for them. Going to work every day, getting that check every week, they was able to create discipline where they're like, okay, boom, here's my check. This is what I'm making. You know what I'm saying? And then they were able to just build.
Yep.
Right.
And they do great for themselves.
Right, and just to add to Chop's point,
Peace
like,
of mind too as well, because like my man Roster would hit me and we was talking about this shit, and he was like, "Yo, don't it feel good? You can look outside the window and the police be out there and be like, they ain't there for me."
Word.
Straight up.
Bullshit.
Word.
That's the realest shit ever. This
There
shit
was a
every
time where one time I saw a funny whip outside. This is a long time ago. I saw a funny whip outside my crib. My shorty was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm going out the back door." Swear to God, ask her, she'll tell you. She said, "Yo, he dipped." I dipped. I was like, "Yo, you good?" You know what I mean? Because I knew there was nothing in the crib but nothing. I went out the back door. I hopped the fence, hopped the next fence.
I'm telling you.
I was like, "Yo, they gone?" She's like, "They still there." I said, "Well, call me when they gone." I swear on everything I love, bro.
Fact.
And it's like also like the gods always say you judge a man by his fruit. So if you is out here hustling, and I look and you Louis'd up, but your kids ain't Louis'd up, your girl's struggling, what are you doing? Are you really taking care? Don't tell me you're doing it for your family if I can't see that in your family.
I don't even like no bullshit. Not for nothing, but to me that shit's dumb shit. Like, I'm not putting my kids in Louis. I'm not putting my kids in none of. I don't even care about that shit, bro. Like
time your kids want to wear grand.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying
like they fuck crazy anyway. Like
their kids look crazy too damn fast.
You just be blowing. Bread.
I'm not even saying Louis. I'm just saying some of them your kids are looking crazy.
Yeah, but the kid gonna be happy with a show with their favorite character.
Yeah, they want Spider-Man and all that.
If you all here hustling, motherfucking get your life insurance right for your kids, for you. You know what I'm saying? Get some college plans. Fucking invest in some Roth IRAs.
Say some mutual funds.
Like fucking do something with your bread before they come get you. Before they come take it. Straight up, yo. You know what I'm saying? And you hearing it from me? Listen, I got money in the streets.
Plenty of financial advisors out there,
and I was a broke nigga compared to a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas look at me like I was a super getting money nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I got mines, but I was a broke nigga, bro. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for me to continue fucking throwing rocks at the penitentiary like that ass. That shit didn't make sense in any type of way. So you know what I'm saying, nigga. If you look at me like a nigga that was getting money and you know that you ain't even fucking
what I was doing,
you ain't get to where the fuck I was. Listen to me. I'm telling you, nigga. Quit now, nigga. Trust
you're not good at
now,
what
nigga.
you're doing.
You're not that guy, pal.
Straight up, nigga.
Not even just that. Like some dudes, you're not good at it, bro. This shit, people that excel in that shit is because they're exceptionally well in that, bro.
100%.
Dudes aren't emmed up because they don't know what they're doing or they haven't created a certain formula and things of that nature. Dudes will take everything into consideration, bro, that you don't even think about. A motherfucker that really is emmed up, bro, they'll know how much they spend on gas every week, bro, because they take every dollar into consideration. They be like, yo, bro, I can't do this for you because gas is $1,000 a week for me, bro. I pay this, I pay that, I got this. They treat it like a real business, bro, and that will legit separate people from, you know, the men from the mice in that field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people do okay, yeah, but then there's people that really do well, and then you got people that and you've been doing it forever. And it's like, yo, either you're just too fucking lazy and you just want to do it the easy way, or, you know what I'm saying, you really might think that
people get
you're doing better than what you're doing, dog. And
it's easy to get comfortable and content.
Bottom line is, bro, is you know, hey, man, do what you do. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying, man.
And if you are, like Chop said, man, concentrate on that exit plan.
You gotta
man.
weigh it out, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta be able to weigh it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have ambitions for something else at some point, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Absolutely.
Can't do that shit the whole time, dog.
Right.
And that's a funny thing, like with ambitions, right? So I was watching this clip, and it was this chick. She was talking about how basically she wanted to go chase a dream, and she had like left a relationship, like a good relationship with a good dude, because she wanted to chase her dream. And it made me think about like Aunt Viv, how like on the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how she put her whole career to the side for Uncle Phil. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking like, damn, like how important is love when it comes to your ambition? How important is your relationship when it comes to chasing your dreams? Like, would you put your dreams or your ambitions on the back burner for the person you love? You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking, for me, I feel like, well, for me, just as a man, I feel like a lot of men, like for me, I speak personally, like my purpose is first. Like that's what I'm chasing is first, because if I don't achieve that or at least go after it, I'm gonna feel resentment, or I'm gonna feel like fucked up on the inside, and then that shit spills over into my relationship, because it's just like, and then I'm looking at shorty like, you're holding me up, but she ain't really holding me up. She just there, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like I gotta chase that first. I mean, love, in my brain, I know it's the verses, but I feel like both things can exist in a if you're with the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like both things can exist, but it has to be some like for instance, y'all got the catering situation. You know what I'm saying? That's not y'all came together and made that. That's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like both.
She gonna leave me.
Huh?
She gonna leave me.
Yeah, she gonna get lit and be out.
She gonna take off. She gonna take off.
Well, yeah, I was just speaking for myself. Like I feel like if we're gonna put one versus the other, I feel like chasing my mission and chasing my purpose is always going to come first, and then everything lines up with that afterwards, because I wouldn't want to be with, I don't feel like I could be with somebody and have that resentment or have that what if in my brain, because that shit fucking
gonna eat you alive.
That shit eats me alive, you know what I'm saying?
I think you what I'm gonna say is this. I think when you with somebody in a relationship, right, you come into the table. You both come into the table. You both have goals. You got a purpose for your goals, right? Now, depending on whose goals could be better for the both of us is what may make me say, you know what, I'll put this to the side for you to accomplish this. Because if you do accomplish this, then it's going to be better for both of us. You know what I'm saying? And the example I'll use would be like LeBron and his wife. Now, I'm sure his wife had goals, but I would say that she would be a foolish woman to say, fuck that, put your basketball career to the side because I need to accomplish my shit. I think it would be wiser for them to do exactly what they did. Allow her to say, babe, do what you're going to do with basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I'll put this to the side. You do that, and then we could come back to this.
So that right there is special circumstances, because he was going to be a super millionaire, right? No so what. let's bring it down to like.
I was just using it as an example, like
no,
because
I get it.
his. You know what I mean,
no, I get it. I'm. So I want to make it more relatable to us and to the viewers. So let's say you have the chance of having a high level position at some company where you make, let's say, $300,000 a year, right? And like you're on a pathway to there. Like basically, first step is you make 150. Then if the next step would be 200, then 300,000, right?
Max out, right?
But your shorty, she wants to be a lawyer, right? But she get pregnant, right? She can't go to law school and take care of the kid. So either you got to put your career on hold and take care of the kid, or she got to put her career on hold and take care of the kid.
Am I still making $300K a year?
No,
Not at
you putting
first.
your career on hold.
Not at first. She's going to school. His career right now is going to be 150. And the next step is eventually he can move up. The thing with shit like that is because when people like, so he's on a trajectory, right? He knows what lane he's going in, and it's going to take off, right? It's going to go up.
Right.
Now the plan is all right, let's say she's like, all right, look, I'll put school on hold right now while you go do you. But his shit just keeps going. So she never gets the chance to go back to school. That's kind of what happened with Aunt Viv.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, it's like, yo, she put her dreams, something that she was passionate about and that she loved, on hold for her husband. And she ended up having resentment for him.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
But that seemed like an easy problem to fix, to fix, because like if she's just sitting at home and he's working, pay for a fucking nanny. Am I right?
I mean, if you got the money.
But that it don't always work like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't. Some people like to raise their kids.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want a nanny.
I mean, if I'm financially set, you know what I'm saying, and I'm at 150 right now, and if I stop this, we're not getting this 150 right now, and it all falls back on you right now. But you're going to school. Right.
Enough.
So, but everything is falling back on you right now because I gotta take care of the kid. Right. So now you got to go to school and pursue this law degree. But where's the income coming from?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For me, it just wouldn't make sense.
It don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm like, it's not about. It's about like what's really better for us. It's not a me thing because if I'm in a relationship, it's a we thing. So I'm like, what's better for us right now? It would probably be better for me to continue on this upward trajectory. Let me get here real quick, make this 300,000 for a few years, and then I can have however much money put to the side where I may be able to walk away from this and maybe go put an investment on something and still generate income with this money that I made, which will give you time to go to school, and then we can still get these bills paid and shit like that, and I can raise these kids. But if I just give up this 150 now and we don't got no chicken coming into this house, it's like to me it would just be foolish.
Do you think it's realistic though?
It's not.
Because this is why I asked you this, right? So if you make your 150, right, and you're on your trajectory now, you get to 300, right? So let's say fucking little Johnny is 6 now, right? Little Johnny wants to do sports. She's pregnant again with another one, right? When is she going back to school?
Well, I would say stop shooting the club up then, dog. Why you keep having these damn kids, yo? I'm serious.
But I'm saying this is life though. Life.
Well,
life
I
is
can only
life.
speak for myself.
Mouths were made for more than talking.
Hold on.
My fault.
Listen, bro.
This nigga. Nah, it's
I can
crazy,
say this.
bro.
I haven't had a child that wasn't planned. I never had an unexpected child. Not to be on no funny shit. Like
He's special.
I'm not.
He's a good guy.
So you're special.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
You're responsible.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I really used to be like, nah, I'm not. You know,
I just be fucking like, ooh, I hope she don't get pregnant.
Yeah, see, I don't do that.
I'm pregnant.
Please.
I don't do that because I know my soldiers march, and I be like, God damn, every time I did this,
march.
I'm telling you, every time I did it, I had a kid. You know what I'm saying, and it was intentional. But I know my shit worked.
Right?
So anyway, no, what I'm saying is, you really got to be responsible, bro.
Yeah,
like we know it. Come on, man. If we're out here single and I'm out here sleeping with different women, and it's my responsibility, right? Most of the time, you know what I mean, you choose to probably not wear a condom or not pull out and things of that nature,
Facts,
bro. You know when you about to climax, dog. Come on, and you say to yourself, fuck it. I'm about to just shoot this whole club up. Everybody better duck.
He said, "That's what I said."
Yeah, but I'm saying it's
I definitely.
Hey, I ain't never say I was smart.
No, so I'm saying like realistically for me, that's not how I move. Like I just had a daughter, and my shorty will tell you, like she wanted a child before that, and I said, nah, I'm not doing it. Well, I don't want my kids to be too far in age, and I said, well, look, then you gonna have to have a baby with somebody else because I'm not doing it. Why? Because I'm not having another kid living in this fucking tiny ass apartment. You know what I'm saying? I need to own a house. I need to have money saved up. You have to have a better job. You know what I'm saying? Or on the path to a real career and things of that nature. All these things need to come into play before we have another kid. I'm not doing it, yo. You know what I'm saying? So
Smart.
that's that's where I'm at with it. So like I said, bro, if it's the money I'm making now, I just think what's best for us. You know what I'm saying, as a whole. And I don't want to be struggling, dog. I fucking hate that feeling. There's nothing worse than
the worst.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
Like
worst shit ever.
you're living to work and working to live, bro. Like that shit's horrible.
Yeah,
That shit's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to, I don't want to do all that, bro. I'd rather get the money, do what I do, be able to make some investments, set it up so we still got income coming in, and then you go to school, you get that degree, and you know what I mean? Now you got your career. I can probably go back to my shit. And now we both are career driven. We both got careers. Kids is good, and we good now.
Yeah, I definitely.
That's how I would honestly do it.
In that situation, I probably would agree with Nyce. Like if that was me, you know what I'm saying? Put some investments, make some money to the side, and probably spend back because again, like that unchased dreams, that unsettled, that shit does build resentment, and that shit can get heavy. Like, and it could ruin something that's good. So it would definitely be like, all right, shorty, while you handle this, I'm gonna get to where I gotta get to. Line that up, and then we can always come back
So
to
you
your
definitely
thing.
got to double back.
Yeah, definitely got to double back.
Gotta double back.
As a human, you got
1000%.
You got purpose. You got shit you want to fulfill, man. So you gotta.
Yeah.
Because even if, let's say, you double back, and when you double back, she goes to school, and it's like, yo, and then she might get halfway through that shit, and her people change, so she might be like, you know what, I don't even want. But it's like, all right, if you don't want to do that, at least you had the opportunity. It's different when you have the opportunity to say, I didn't want to do it. Then you feel like the opportunity got taken from you. You know what I'm saying? So
Respective.
yeah, double back is
I just want to add something real quick because Xcel brought a point of resentment, but Nyce also brought a point of sitting down at the table, having a conversation. A lot of couples that I know don't really have the sit down conversation, meaning of like, why do you want to pursue a law degree? Is it because you enjoy law? Have you been like a clerk? Have you been like an office assistant? Or are you doing it because of the look of what you see on TV? You know, a lot of one thing I got from Gary Vee a long time ago is the reason, the why of the why. Do you want a BMW because it drives nice, or you want to pull up to the spot and people's like, oh, Carlos, you have a BMW. It's like the why of the why.
Index Poppy, not Carlos.
Yeah, Index Poppy. If you got the BMW,
and we often move with unconscious thinking, you know, in our critical thinking, meaning like understanding like there's levels of why we want to do things. Are you doing it for us, or are we doing it for other people, or the perception of other people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You got to have them full thought out conversations, bro. You know what I mean? You got to think this all the way through. Can't think about just, in the moment. Like, we got to think about what the future holds, too. What's going to be best for us in the future. You know what I mean? So, if the math don't add up, bro, then we got to come back to the table, and we got to try to reevaluate this shit.
100%.
So what's your math adding up to, Nick?
Oh, yeah. Peace. The math today is 3's for understanding, 0's for cipher, so it's understanding a cipher. Now, understanding a cipher, understanding is seeing things clear picture in your mind, seeing them for what they are. A cipher is a person, place, or thing, or 360 degrees. So understanding a cipher just means seeing things for exactly what they are, like not what you want them to be, not what your emotions tell you they are, like exactly what they are. And once you do that, you'll know how to move in life like that. That I can tell. And I can tell what you understand by how your ciphers ran too as well. If I come into your house or I come into your family, I could tell, where your understanding is at by how you move around, how you operate, and by how your cipher looks. So whatever you're dealing with, make sure you have a clear understanding of what you're dealing with and how you're dealing with it. Like, it's very crucial because understanding is something that comes in time. Like, you got to put in work to get a clear understanding of certain things. And with that said, my topic is, a lot of people say knowledge is power, but to me, that's a good saying, but the better saying would be applied knowledge is power. Right? Because you can know a bunch of shit, but if you don't do nothing with the shit you know, what good is it? That's worse than being dumb. Because a dumb person just doesn't know out of them, they don't know. They have no idea. That's why there's a difference in between being ignorant and being dumb. Being ignorant means you're ignoring the better option, like consciously.
Consciously, right.
You choose, go left or right. You're choosing to go left. Dumb is just you just doing your thing. I think, as the gods would say, we live in a world full of knowledge. We don't live. It's a lot of knowledge, not a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know what to do with the knowledge that they hold. That's why you see a lot of people arguing online over semantics and this. I said this and that. But where does that not? Then when you look at their life, that knowledge that they know, like, it doesn't apply. Like, where is it? I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like the saying I always say, knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying? They got a lot of people putting tomatoes in a fruit salad, thinking it's because they just get a couple facts. They read a book. They see a TikTok.
Tomatoes and strawberries.
And then they want to, you know what I'm saying, run around like they can apply that to their life. So always take knowledge and sit with it. Any information you get, sit with it. Till you can. It's okay to sit with it. You don't gotta. I think people be in a rush. You know what I'm saying? To like, they get a piece of information, they just be in a rush to tell somebody, yo, fam. But sit with it until you can really like apply it. Because then once you apply it, you'll be able to take your own version of it. Like, yo, I tried to do that didn't work for me. So, but this worked for me. So then when you tell somebody, you can give them a better, or again, understanding of it. Like, yo, fam, this might work for you, but it didn't work for me because this happened this way and that happened that way. So for me, like, the knowledge that you apply is always better than the knowledge that you could just waste away. Because we especially with these phones, like, we get information every day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of filter through and deal with what you can apply. You know what I'm saying? So applied knowledge is power to me.
Yeah, I was told, I forget who told it to me, but anyway, someone had said that to me instead of using the tomato analogy. Someone said to me, knowledge is knowing what a fire alarm is, you know what I'm saying? And the applied knowledge is knowing when the fuck you're supposed to pull it.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I think they used wisdom.
Yeah, running around just
pulling wisdom fire. Is to know when you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's get into this, yo. What is gaslighting? Let's define it.
Like we had the discussion earlier, I just feel like it's female sarcasm when you're trying to express your vulnerable ways as a man.
Not with women gaslighting men. That's a completely different conversation. What is gaslighting?
Like,
for people that don't understand. Yes, because some people I didn't really know what it was the first time I heard it.
I know what it is. I don't know how to define it.
I was told that, well, from what I was told, that it's people making you feel crazy or like inferior for expressing how you feel.
Right.
So it's like somebody tells you like if you're mad about something and somebody's like, yo, why are you mad about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? They make you feel crazy for being mad.
Stop being upset. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Or like they minimize your feelings.
Minimize
your feelings. That didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I feel that's what I've been told. I don't have the dictionary. I'm sure Chop's about to pull it up.
Yes, I am.
Was it Urban Dictionary though?
No, it is not.
Gaslighting is a real.
It's a real word. Yeah,
it's a real thing.
Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self-doubt and confusion in their victim's mind. Typically, gaslighters are seeking to gain power and control over the other person by distorting reality and forcing them to question their own judgment and intuition.
Yeah.
So
making you feel crazy for staying how you feel.
Yeah.
So it's funny because a lot of people do this shit.
Yeah. Even down to small things, bro. Like I got someone who's a close friend of me, and I really had to tell him, I was like, yo, bro, don't be trying to gaslight me, bro, with your little narcissistic ways, bro. Like, I really had a real heart-to-heart with him. He was like, what? I'm like, yo, if I tell you that you be moving a certain way and you be on some, like if I'm calling you and you dubbing my calls or whatever, and then you be like, yo, where you been? I ain't saw you in a minute. Like, yo, you don't be answering your fucking phone, dog. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, come on, dog, don't do me like that. You know it ain't like that. I'm like, yo, stop trying to gaslight me, bro. Stop trying to, you know what I mean, manipulate this shit. I'm not one of your bitches,
That's exactly
bro.
what it is, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not one of your bitches.
Right,
like, yo, you don't do me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that you know how you be moving, bro. I'm not feeling that shit because when you bang my line, I pick up that fucking phone, dog. I make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't do that with me, bro. Don't do that with them little hoes you fuck with, bro. Don't do that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, for real. So that's how you see me as like a narcissist. I'm like, you was a narcissistic motherfucker. Just do it with them over there.
People don't want to be brutally honest. If you just be like, you know what, man? I ain't feel like talking to your punk ass today, all right?
Yeah, like, but nah, you know what I'm saying, like, it can even come down to little shit like that, like with your mans or something like that. But like, dudes will really try to distort it. Like, that's not what it is. You know, don't trip on me like that when you know exactly what it is.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people don't, in relationships, period, whether it's friends or intimate relationships, a lot of people don't know how to handle being wrong or having a disagreement. Like, a lot of people, like, you just telling your man, yo, son, he's looking at it like you in a negative light, like, word, you see me, like, fam. No, I'm just saying, when I call you, you don't be answering the phone, so don't, when you see me, be like, what's up, my nigga? You know what I mean? Like,
acting like I'm tripping.
Don't make me feel crazy. I think it's, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't know how to handle disagreements and being on the opposite side of, like, if I disagree with you, that don't mean I hate you. I'm just pointing something out that you do, bro. It's not even like something for me to come down on you with. You feel me? So
listen, people that gaslight me, I stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah,
and it be people that I really got genuine love for, but I gotta stay away from you because what you're trying to do is you're trying to turn me into another person, and I don't want to be that person. So you know what? I'm just going to stay the fuck away from you.
Right.
If every time you're having a conversation with somebody, somehow y'all end up butting heads or fucking arguing or going through some dumbass shit, like, and you're just like, yo, like, I don't even, like, you're really playing back the conversation and you start thinking about what the fuck you did and how the conversation went left. And then you're like, yo, but they did, listen, just leave that shit alone.
Yeah, it's too much.
Straight up, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're insulting my intelligence.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know exactly what the fuck you're doing.
Right,
you know what
bro,
I'm saying?
What I'm
and like the worst shit is like when you're getting in an argument or something, and like say you're getting in an argument with your shorty or something. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, yo. Boom, 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 boom. And she's like, oh, so what you're saying is, da-da-da-da. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I said. There was no extra words. I was real concise to the point, and it was very clear in my intentions behind what I said.
That goes back to listening and hearing. She was hearing you, not listening.
Yo, like, that shit is just crazy. It's like, yo, like, why do you want to argue? Why do you want to play the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I got patience. I got a lot of patience. But if I know that I'm in a situation, whatever relationship it be, whether it's my wife, it's my friends, family, whatever it is, no matter who you are, I promise you I will cut you off to keep my peace.
Straight 1,000%. And I think that, like,
I respect it though.
Like when you said the insult and your intelligence portion, like, even if, like, let's say I did do something and I didn't know, and you like, yo, fam, when you did XYZ, it made me feel da 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 da. It's not on me to be like, nah, son, you can't feel like that. Like, nah, I gotta take how you felt like that. Oh, my bad, bro. I did this because this is how I move. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of build a bridge so you could be like, oh, nah, X, that's just how X moved. He didn't even mean nothing by it. That's just him doing what he did. Now I know how you feel. You know how I feel. Now we can meet in the middle somewhere and have a positive discourse. But if I'm like, when you say, yo, son, when you did XYZ, I'm like, nah, what? Come on, son. How you feel like that? It's me. You know what I mean? Because we will be like that.
Like,
come on, yo. How you feel like it's me, though? It's maybe we mans, but we not mans no more. Like, nah, I'm just telling you.
My moms be manipulating.
Yeah.
Like, she
hit him with the, oh, really? For real?
Like, straight up, my moms do that shit. And I'd be like, yo, like I'm not finna do this. And I literally will, like, not talk to my moms for, like, 2-3 weeks.
I'm your mother.
I gotta fall back because I know the conversation is about to go left. And before I say something disrespectful, I'm just gonna get off the phone. And I literally tell, like, Ma, I'm not gonna go there with you. Look, I'm gonna get off this phone. Have a nice day. I will talk to you later.
That's the realest shit.
Yo, because I'm not finna do that shit, yo. I'm not.
That.
It's like, yo, like, you know what you're doing. And I don't even know why are you trying to push this shit out of me? Like, you know exactly what the fuck you're
I swear
doing.
they just want to rev us up, bro. They just want to get that little reaction out of it.
For what?
I don't know. It's a game to them. My mom does the same shit too, fam.
Yo, but then
So that's why I'm laughing, because I understand where you coming from.
yeah, and then if you go left, they be like,
I'm the asshole.
nah, you the asshole. No, like
I'm on it.
you just fucking started some bullshit, and now you trying to make it look like it's my fault. When you know you're dead ass in the wrong. Like, why the fuck would you say that? You know I don't like that shit. Why the fuck would you do that shit?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going through that shit. I'm not.
Yeah.
Fuck them, let me stop.
Chill.
Jesus. See, that shit almost.
We love Mama Loves over here, but
shit almost
Mama
went
Loves be out here gaslighting though.
You got triggered right.
I couldn't help but laugh because I go through the same
He's
shit.
having flashbacks and shit.
Before we move on, the term gaslighting originates in a British play turned film from the 1930s.
Wow.
The play was called Gaslight, and the plot is about a husband who mentally and emotionally manipulates his wife into believing she's crazy by changing the intensity of the gas lamps within their home.
Oh, damn.
So
He just made it dimmer in the house.
He would literally make slight adjustments every now and again. And every time
That's
he'd
fucked
be like,
up.
Yo, is this shit changing? He'd be like, nah, what are you talking
No,
about?
you bugging. Oh, that's wild.
Wow, that's really like what it is, though.
I know. I'm just that.
That's what gaslighting is.
Yeah, that's exactly
crazy.
what it
That's
is. When you
wild.
know something is going on, and someone tells you like, "Nah, you tripping, you bugging. Why you feel like that? You bugging. That's you bugging. You shouldn't be feeling like that or whatever. Like that's really, or you over exaggerating or whatever. Like that's gaslighting, bro.
Yeah.
That shit happens every day.
100%.
Some of it is extreme and some's very subtle. You gotta really pay attention to that shit.
I think some people do it unconsciously though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we can. I think there's times I've done it to people without
Yeah,
realizing
me too.
I've
I know
done
I
it to
have.
people.
You know what I mean?
You're trying to get a rise out of me.
Right. Rise out of me. Exactly.
Nah, but them relationships be crazy, man. Like some of them gaslighting situations
Shit's turned hectic, bro.
turn left.
Some people
It can
go
turn
overboard with
hectic,
it.
bro.
Absolutely.
Projecting a lot of personal shit within them.
Yo, you
them
seen
comments.
that? Speaking of them wild ass relationships, bro. You seen? Are y'all familiar with the Travis Randolph situation, bro?
For the most part, I know he had a situation with the girlfriend. Wasn't even his wife. She sent the brother and the boys to come.
Yeah. So he
Do
got
something to him
into.
and
He
then-
got into. Supposedly, he got caught cheating on his girl.
Right.
Right. And they had an argument outside of his mother's house or something like
They
that.
fought. It was a fist fight.
She got physical with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say they because it was her putting her hands on him.
Oh
and
no,
she
I'm
had
talking.
no
I was
business.
referring to the time when the
Oh no.
when the
She-
brother came to the
yeah,
house. 'cause I know
Yeah,
they
whatever.
fought, too.
Nah, there was a video of her and him too.
Oh, okay.
And shit went left.
Right.
She left. She called her brother and said, "This is what happened. You need to go shoot his house up." Dog sent
The exact words was shoot his shit up.
shoot his shit up. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
dude
yeah.
hit his mans or whatever. Was like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Text his mans, yo, pull up, whatever. And he said, Travis, whatever, is a dead man walking. They pull up to the house 4 deep. They got guns on them. They get into a fight. I don't really know exactly what transpired. I know they got into a fight.
Got to a fight. Rudolph actually had a gun in his pocket while he was fighting the dude. But then after he fought him, he ran to a house and grabbed the AR.
Yeah, okay. He grabbed the AR, and then when they were supposedly driving away or whatever, he's saying that they pointed their guns at him.
Mm-hmm.
So he started shooting at him. He killed one of them and he shot the other one.
Yeah.
I think in the back or something like that. And now this is in Florida, where usually the stand your ground law should apply. At least you would think it would. But for some reason, the judge denied the motion on the stand the ground shit, I guess. And now the DA is prosecuting the case.
Even with
That's
that
crazy.
text message?
Yeah, they're still prosecuting the case.
Yeah.
I think the key to that is they were driving away. Because I didn't know the story. I didn't know the whole story. But when you just said that, like they were driving away. Now I get the fact that he's saying that they were
Yeah, they was pointing
guns out the window.
They were leaving.
But it's gonna be kind of tough to argue that if they didn't shoot, because it's like, you were in a physical confrontation. They came to your property with intentions on harming you. You fought with 4 of them, and then you ran in the house to go grab your gun. And you come outside, and they're driving away. Now you're the aggressor. They're no longer the aggressors. Now you are.
Yeah, I think that's the argument the DA's trying to paint.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard.
I think there's gonna be a lot that comes out in the case. I personally feel like, he shouldn't go to jail for that shit. I don't think he should be. I think that, 4 men come to my house with guns. I'm already outnumbered, number one. Then you got guns. I'm blacking, bro. Whatever, and then a physical altercation goes down. I'm thinking I'm about to die. So I might have just blacked out. And the moment I got to get back in the house to go grab my big gun, I'm grabbing my big gun. My adrenaline running. Guys got guns on them and they in the car. If I seen anybody with any guns in that car, even if I even think that they were pointed at me, or maybe I didn't see, but that's what I thought I saw, I'd be shooting the whip up too. I'd be shooting the whip up too.
Yeah, I seen
probably a typical reaction to most.
I seen a little bit when they had Shorty on the stand and they was like, yo, did you not, or did you say come shoot the shit up?
She
was like, yeah, but I don't know what that, I didn't mean it like that. And when you're mad, you say things. Like, so I would just say, for all the women out there, be careful when you do shit like that. Because men, I think Don't Call Me White Girl said it. Men play by different consequences and different rules. Like if somebody's assaulting my sister, or my sister calls me, yo, I need you to come.
Because you exaggerated the shit.
Because I'm going to come in there full force because you're exaggerating things because you're mad. There's been a lot of dudes in the hood that done went down, got hit up, got beat up because they're following behind your words. Like, especially if you're somebody that people care about. You know what I mean? Or a sibling, a loved one, a cousin, or whatever. Like, you got to be careful when you send the goons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be careful.
Because y'all women get mad, and then you can't physically do something, like physically be him yourself. So what you do is you run back to your bros, whoever they are,
little cousin in them,
whoever it is, and then you
little nephew,
you exaggerate some shit. You exaggerate some shit. You take advantage of the fact that you're a female. You know they got love for you. You know they want to protect you. But if you really love them and cared about them, you would never deceive them into possibly throwing their fucking life away for some bullshit that you started. The bullshit's behind you. You know what I'm saying?
You got everybody reacting off your emotions.
Right. And that's what happens too often, especially in the hood. A woman feel disrespected by a man, and then you run back, and next thing you know, like Don't Call Me White Girl said in that video, bro, these men are now killing each other all summer long because you felt like you got disrespected. So you had to go and exaggerate the situation and make it seem far worse than it really was. But it's too late now because they done went and killed him. Now they mans need to up the score and get it back. Now it's a full-blown war because of the shit you started.
The war already started after that.
You know what I'm saying? Because the shit you started. And I've dealt with that shit personally myself. And I got no respect for women like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a simple disagreement with a woman on social media. You know what I'm saying? And I was friends with this chick for years, bro. You know what I mean? And long story short, she went and said something to some of her peoples. They reached out to one of my peoples, and they was like, yo, what happened with you and Shorty? I said, hey, no, I don't know what you mean. We just had a disagreement. Shorty said you was wild disrespectful. I said, on the shit we was talking about today? He's like, yeah, so what? So I screenshotted the conversation. I'm like, yo, what you talking about? Where's the disrespect?
Right.
And then he was like, yo, he sent that shit to dog. He's like, yo, bro, and then he was like, yo, bro, look, man, just have him block Shorty, whatever, so there's no problems, whatever. You know, so yo, that shit really fucked me up, though. I was like, that's crazy over a disagreement.
Just like that.
As long as we knew each other, too. I didn't call this girl out her name, bro. I didn't say she fucking, I wasn't swearing at her, calling her stupid, like nothing, because I had history with her. I mean, we just adamantly disagree on this topic. That's all it is.
Whatever the topic
and then it went
was,
from
it
that
applied.
to really
That's why.
I mean, I was really like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? But thankfully, it got resolved. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I will say on that specific case with old boy, they might have denied the motion for stand your ground, but he still might be able to beat it on self-defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's two different.
It could be a different
situations. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that is a fucked up situation to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like as men, we always try and defend females. That's just what we do. We're protectors.
Right.
This is why I say men shouldn't be fighting with women. Because there's always some fucking lame that's willing to put his life on the line for her and believe a lie if she goes and twists the shit. He's willing to go and do the most for her. All and this is the saddest part about these type of men. All for some pussy. Like they'll really go and ride for a shorty in hopes of just getting some pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And believe there's always a fucking lame waiting. A girl knows she always has that one lame that she could say anything to. He'll believe it, and he'll try to come. You know what I'm saying? Tap your head real quick because he's trying to impress her, and he'll do that for some pussy, bro.
No bullshit. Years ago, when I was a little wilder, motherfucking, I remember we was at the let out, and motherfucking my man's sister was outside arguing with some dude. And like he was like, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I walk up, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you good? She was like, yeah, fuck him, blah blah blah. She threw a pizza at his car, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then like on his windshield and shit. And dude act like he was about to get out the whip, you know what I'm saying? And then he just hopped back in the whip. No, but I was gonna steam him. Bro. Like. That's just because that's my man's sister.
Oh,
you know
I thought you were saying because you wanted some pussy. I was like, what the fuck is
nah.
Nah, because he was like, we younger, and I was like,
what's the story going? What's the story going?
Nah, it's just naturally we protect the females.
Right.
And
I mean,
if you're my man, sister, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if like she did some wild shit to him. I don't know if like he tried to holler at her and she was like, yo, you bitch ass nigga, whatever. I don't know what transpired before I got there. Mm-hmm. All I'm seeing is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing them arguing, and if he would have got out that whip and did anything that was like disrespectful in any type of way, he was up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I would have threw my life away, but that's just what it is. I was young and just wild dumb shit.
Yeah, I had to teach my little sister that, like when I was.
That should be like low key ego driven too, though.
I had to teach my sister that when we was young, because she, one day I'm at the crib chilling, and she comes back, such and such disrespect me, da 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 da. She, all up in arms and shit like that. So I go out the door flying. I go around the corner, see what's up, and I just so happened we getting a little scuffle, but after that comes to find out, my sister was the one that popped it off with the disrespect. But I had to tell her, like, yo, you can't just do that. You can't, because I'm going to go out here looking, I don't want to go out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you're my sister. I'm going to right, wrong, indifferent. I'm going to ride for you. So you got to just make sure.
There's a lot of dudes in jail and behind bars over shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We done all been in them positions.
Yeah, man. I know dudes that done did that shit, man, and they're sitting in prison for the rest of their life, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? She's out here and she ain't holding him down, and
she with the next motherfucker right now.
With the next dude and all of that, and
not even thinking about your ass.
You feel me?
Giving him that gawk.
4,000.
You gotta be a real
whistle drifter.
Yo, listen, dog. You really gotta be a real piece of shit.
Just with the twist.
Whistle drifter.
Nice.
Not even hear what you said.
The whistle drifter. I don't know.
It's nice we try to get shit off, and I'm just out here being dumb.
I was just in this shit. Say you gotta be a real piece of shit to make up lies like that, knowing that you know what I mean. What could come behind that shit?
Yeah.
When that do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta chop them up, man.
Put it up.
Yeah. So I want to talk about roadblocks, yo. Like earlier we was kind of building on hustling and being in the game and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like quitting, right? You know what I'm saying? And going legit, right? And yeah, that shit be sounding easy, you know what I'm saying? But it's really not, right? Because making that transition, you're gonna get a lot of doors shut in your face. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I mean? I've gotten out of jail and tried to do the right thing and Corey come back, I lose my job, you know what I'm saying, because I lied on the application. I've had off a PO lock me up for fucking dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? When really you're trying to do the right thing. Like I was talking to my man earlier, and like his PO's on his back, wants to know where he's at all day while he's at work, you know what I'm saying? I was even in a situation where my PO used to come to my job, like literally come to my job, take me in the basement and piss test me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on an ankle bracelet. You know what I mean? And that's just mad embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. You feel like you don't have any hope, or it don't make no sense in trying, because at the end of the day, no matter what the fuck you do, you just can't get a break, right? I'm gonna tell you, right? You gotta push through them roadblocks. You have to push through them shits, because them roadblocks, no matter what you do in life, is gonna be there. They're in the streets, nigga. The police jack your packs, motherfucking. You buy some bad work, motherfucking nigga. You sent out, nigga, and your shit didn't make it back, nigga. Motherfucking. It doesn't matter. Everybody has roadblocks, but pushing through them is what's gonna get you to the other side. It's gonna get you closer to your goals. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try not to let that shit to deter you, because I'm gonna tell you right now, people be working hoping that you fail, and the devil be working hoping that you don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has some form of greatness in them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta push for your greatness, because sometimes it just be that last little roadblock that you give up on, that if you just would have pushed through that shit, you'll get all the blessings and everything that you want coming to you. And I'm speaking from experience. Like I'm telling you, like I didn't like when I be talking this shit on here, like I'm not just fucking talking game. I'm really only, I don't give a fuck about this podcast shit. I'll keep it 100. I don't. I do this shit because I feel like my experiences might help somebody in life, yo. Real shit. Like I done been in the streets, I've been in jail, and I've gone through all them struggles, and now I work. And I'm broke. I'm a broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like in my standards of being broke, I'm a broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, because you know what? I'm still pushing towards every goal that I want in life. And little by little, I'm getting them. I'm checking them fucking boxes. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all out there, like, yo, y'all can check them same boxes. Just don't give up. Don't let people get the satisfaction of fucking watching you quit, because they want you to. I deal with the shit in the union. You deal with the shit at work. There's always that motherfucker that do some slick shit. They want you to quit, or that boss to get on your fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? They're hoping that you cuss them out. So you self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them the satisfaction, yo. Like you gonna be all right. You gotta push through all those roadblocks in life in order to get what you want, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all.
Chops, man, your success story, man. Let's give it up, man. Come on.
And if you don't get out of here with that,
come on, man. We needed that, man. You just saved somebody today, man. I salute you, my G.
Can I add something to that?
Sure.
So I used to do therapeutic mentoring back when I worked for a company called New Life Counseling. And one of the biggest things I had to do was I was a part of the child behavioral health sector of that, right? So a big part of that was communication, right? And one of the biggest things was understanding why you were saying something to a child, right? So, for example, if I was talking to a parent about how they're communicating with their child, I would tell them, for example, if you feel like your child is spending too much time on their tablet and you want them to join a family dinner, you would tell them, hey, join us for family dinner, instead of saying, get off that tablet, get out of that couch. You know what I mean? So understanding the reason behind it was so imperative was because when you identify an obstacle, that will be the focus. If all you're thinking about is the obstacle, that will ultimately be the focus of whoever you're talking about, especially yourself. Because if you're talking to yourself and all you're thinking about is, damn, I got to worry about this, I got to worry about that, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Not that these things are invalid, because they are valid, but what you focus on and what you put your energy towards is what ultimately will be the outcome. Because if you're only focusing on obstacles, all you're ever going to see is obstacles. But if you're focusing on your goals, like Chops has been focusing on his goals, you hear him. He said, I'm chipping away little by little. And that's what he's putting his energy towards. He's not putting it towards the many obstacles that he's faced in his life. Obstacles that he's not even sharing with people. You understand what I'm saying? He's focusing on the small victories and chipping away. So to all our listeners, make sure you're focusing your energies on the victories and not the obstacles.
Just subconscious mind.
That boy good.
Yeah, that's subconscious mind. That boy, all right. Yo, where you used to work though, real quick?
New Life Counseling.
They used to be in Stoughton, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. What was the doctor's name over there? The older lady.
Patricia.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Amazing woman. Amazing woman.
Yeah, that was a nice little place. Y'all was in the basement.
Yep.
I just want to say one quick thing, right?
Yep.
I love the fact that you said the reason, telling kids the reason, because that was one thing that like I hated growing up, like not knowing the why. I was always told what not to do, but never was told the why. Right. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I make it a point to always tell my kids the why. Like, this is why I'm saying this. And I let them and I tell them, like, basically like option A, option B, consequences for option A, consequences for option B, so they have a full understanding. I'd be like, all right, now make your choice. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So like I definitely agree with you 1,000%, man. And I like that you always you always be piggybacking on my shit and like explain it and like he explains it so eloquently.
He's articulate.
Yo, I be giving him because for real, bro. You do that shit well, bro. You know what I mean? Even when you speak, like nobody would know that you came from Haiti, bro. You had this wild. You're just you're with that shit, yo.
No bullshit. If I could talk like him, I'll be getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And now I know why that whooping kids triggers you now.
You were doing all that counseling.
Doing that counseling.
Yeah, I get that. I understand now. I understand.
Makes sense now.
My mother really verbatim, this is what my mother used to say to me. Don't ask why. When I say jump, you just say how high.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I swear that's what my mother used to say.
She's like my mother. She had raised boys, so sometimes you have to be a little more firm.
My mother used to always.
They don't think so.
That, bro.
Just tell them why. Man.
I wouldn't even be able to get why out if I said whoop.
Telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Not ask why.
They took the whys.
I'm trying to tell you.
They took the whys like disrespects. Like, I just want to know. Like, you know
Absolutely, that was disrespect.
I just want to know, man. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
You do not question your parent.
No, but shout out to literally all four of you guys for breaking those generational curses, because that's exactly what you're doing.
Hey.
Because you're choosing not to do exactly what your parents did, but trying to find a better way.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Give yourself.
I made some mistakes. I was a young father. I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning. I'm gonna sit here and act like I did. I didn't. But
I think we all made mistakes.
So it was trial and error of me being a parent, man. But I love the place I'm at now with my children, because it was a rocky road, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it was just a rocky road, man. I just know a lot of the parenting that I grew up under, I definitely projected that onto them until I realized the effects of it, and that's what made me start reframing and trying to change the way I approach shit with them now. So
good shit.
It's about how you finish, P.
It's all about the finish. It's all about the finish. Absolutely. It's all about the end result.
Yeah.
All right, well, on to something different. Let me ask y'all a question, bro. Yeah. And this might be a little off topic, but I want to switch the topic. So, when you date someone, right? And let's give it like, say, first 6 months, right? What are your do's and don'ts within the first 6 months?
never-
Hold on, bro. Let me chill out, baby. I know you're ready to go.
Never let nobody feel.
Yo,
ahead, man.
Yo, P just gotta say, yo, listen.
It's always you, too. It's always you.
I'm sorry. I know he does all the time. But listen, I want to know what your look, what your do's and don'ts are, but also what your do's and don'ts for her are. Like
Shit you don't want to do in front of her.
shit you don't want to do in front of her,
I-
but
I
shit
follow
that you
you.
won't accept if she does in front of you.
Follow you.
Both.
You better not shit in front of me ever. Ever.
Wait, so your wife is not allowed to shit in front
I
of you?
don't know what she did. She better be bulimic.
He said, I don't know what she does.
What is it about? What's
that, P?
that shit?
What's
That shit just
P?
bugs you out or something?
No, I'm just fucking with
That
you.
women shit?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
He's
But I
like,
know
yo,
motherfuckers like that, though.
I thought she was bad, but then I envisioned her shit, and I can't fuck
I can't
with
do it. He said, I don't
Just
know what
can't
goes
do
on in there.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I kind of that might sound a little weird, but like that comfortability,
Yeah,
that's what made me fall in love with it though. Because I want to say prior to her, I couldn't put up with that.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't put up with like smells, noises.
Well, I mean, don't come to my crib on the first night there and then go blow up my bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
definitely-
yeah. Over time,
Yo.
but like I don't give a fuck. I could have been with somebody for 4 or
yo.
5 years, and if I walked into the bathroom after they shit, I came out that bathroom looking at them different for a minute. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
See, I'm
dog.
not-
I don't know what happened, what kind of trauma happened in my head or something. I don't even know if I want to say it was a trauma, but what made me think that way for the longest time till my 40s, I thought like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a thing with me. So I don't know what it is. I'm like, I have a thing with going, like when I used to go to shorty's cribs when I was single, I had a thing with like looking in the bathroom, looking behind their toilet. Like I was like on some nut shit. They let me know what kind of person they was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cleanliness, you definitely check for the
I be
cleanliness.
looking at
I go to
motherfuckers'
your
trash
house.
receptacle and shit.
That's kind of
What you
weird.
got that trash receptacle, yo? You know what I mean? What?
You said you check their trash
No,
receptacle?
he said I look behind the toilet.
Behind the toilet, my G.
Make sure it's
What kind of clean? What kind of, are you a clean person? Like that lets me know if you clean or not.
Yeah.
Nah, because look, that's observing because sometimes you can come to a female's house who lives like a fucking Viking, but she
bro.
cleans up for you real quick. But there'll be certain things she won't hit because she's a Viking and
you'll
she don't
notice
know
it.
about that shit.
Word.
She don't know to clean behind the toilet. She don't know that you might peep in her
Shower.
microwave. Nah, like the
Microwave.
microwave, bro.
Oh, inside
That
the
shit
microwave
that
is
shit be
wicked,
dirtiest,
yo.
and you be like, oh,
God.
goddamn, you feel me? Little things like that. You go to the house, you could tell if like they're really a clean person or because look, I can open your microwave and be like, oh, they might have just cooked something that splattered. But I can open your microwave and tell if you don't clean that bitch.
Shit been in for
That
4
shit look
months.
like months of old food all over, build up crazy.
Yeah.
You don't clean your
That shit drives me crazy.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
right.
but for me, my do's and don'ts, honestly, dog, like I'm not the most comfortable person. I don't even like shitting in front of people in general. That's why I don't shit in public. You know what I'm saying? Unless like I really have to, but it's very rare.
Sometimes you gotta let it go.
Yeah, I'm saying
I was about to say
it's-
because I ain't got no shame.
it's
in the
one
game,
of them
baby.
things for me where I didn't do it in school or nothing. But anyways, I don't do that like in the beginning or something. If my stomach's really rumbling at like a shorty's crib or something, I'm probably just gonna go home and blow up the bathroom and come back. Anyways, because if I shit, I'm trying to take a shower after.
You never been on the highway in the middle of nowhere, bro, and that stomach is like.
No.
Yo, one of those, dog.
I got to shit
You
in my
one
crib,
of those.
bro.
You one of those. I shit and take a shower right after.
No, I didn't say.
I'm about to say because I know dudes that say that shit, bro. And I'd be like, dog, there's no way you shower every time after you take a shit. All right, I was just making.
What I was
sure,
saying was
bro.
if I was with a shorty and I'm gonna shit, I don't want to go back to kicking it with her right after I shit because if we get freaky, my butt stink. I don't want to do that
Yeah,
shit. I'm
yeah,
trying to.
yeah, I
I'm gonna go to
respect
the
that.
crib, shit, and freshen up
You're
and
right,
come back.
yeah.
You feel me?
Nigga being like, bitch, you ain't got no wet wipes.
Yeah.
Word.
Nah, I'm not doing that. But like, and then
Chops the
you know,
sandwich.
like I said, like little things for me is don't ask me for money for a female that I just met. Don't ask me for no money.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me
that's
for
a
no
turn
money.
off,
Don't
man.
do that
That's-
for me.
that's-
Like
you know.
I don't care what it is. Don't ask me for money. Your grandmother died. You better get the GoFundMe from somebody
Yeah, I
else.
don't care
Don't
about
ask
your
me for
phone
money.
bill,
You
none
ain't
of that
getting from me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm dead ass. Like
That was
I'm super strict with
raw.
that. Yeah.
I expect you 24 years ago. I don't give a fuck if your phone. Don't be 24 hours ago. I don't give a fuck if your phone about to get shut off.
Yeah, for
Like,
real,
that's
bro.
not my
Shut off.
problem, yo.
Nah,
No,
for
this
real.
nigga said I don't care if your grandmother died. Don't ask me.
You should kick that
I'm
GoFundMe.
dead ass. I'm dead serious. I feel like a super sucker. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think it don't like that's
part
part
because
of like,
I know too many women that they do that shit. They try to, most of the women that be asking dudes for money is because they know he's a sucker. So I don't like that. Don't run around like telling everybody that you're dealing with me. I don't like a woman that talks too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't just bring me to places without telling me who's gonna be there. I like to know who's gonna be there. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? If you just pull up and be like, surprise, bitch, you might be surprised. I might got problems with people at this party. Don't just fucking bring me around places like that. You know what I'm saying? I need, there's just certain things that just do's and don'ts. When we go out, you know what I'm saying? Like, order appropriately. I just met you. Order appropriately.
And don't be wilding to the wait staff.
Don't be ordering.
With the tomahawk with the blue cheese crust.
Nah, I'm saying like order appropriately. Don't go overboard with shit. You feel me? Don't do that. Because I want to make sure I'm not in your phone under food.
See, I ain't really got I don't really got no like no don'ts. Like none of that like shit don't really bother me too much. Like you did kind of bring a couple things like I definitely agree with you about the bringing me places around people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I definitely got to know who's going to be there. Mm-hmm. I'm fully with that. But other than that, none of that other shit don't really bother me. Like, yo, listen, if you got a shit, cool. I'm just not gonna fuck you right after. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch up with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you fart or something around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't really, like, none of that shit don't really bother me. You
what
know
about a woman that got kids and she bring you around her kids
too early?
That's a don't.
I don't
like women that do that.
Yeah, that's a super don't.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying this is when I was single. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm hip. See, my mindset
like,
ain't like that.
Like you doing. Like I'm talking about when I was single and when I was out there dating.
Right.
There were do's and don'ts that I didn't. You know what I mean? And that was a big one for me. Women that just be like, yeah, come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your kids is there chilling and shit. Yeah, nah, I'm straight.
I just don't like a dirty chick.
And I think
you can't be dirty.
Even on the reverse, like you trying to overstep, get too comfortable. My kids asking me, "How's your kids?" Like we just start dealing. Like you got to chill with that. You know what I'm saying? Like just being too comfortable. Like you just got here. You know,
like
what I mean?
too much in your
business.
personal.
Yeah,
business.
my personal. Yeah, it's just like
I feel that.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what I'm saying. That's a don't.
I'm big on privacy. Yeah, I am big on privacy.
I'm saying, I think we got. When you were saying that, I'm like, yo, Chops, I don't think you're thinking about this.
No, I'm not, because it's a wide spectrum of things. So, like, I wasn't really like thinking like deep. Like, I'm definitely big on privacy. I'm
big on privacy, but at the same time, shorty, if you done been to the loony bin, I need you to let me know that. Don't not tell me that. Like,
why would a crazy bitch tell you if she been to
go in the medicine cabinet?
I need to
have
know
you ever
about
been admitted before, even if it was for fucking one night?
I don't know what it is. Like certain, bro. If you, I don't care. Look, you could be depressed or clinically diagnosed with something. I need to know these things.
Right.
Yeah, I got admitted to a hospital, but it was like only for 24 hours. This is just a psyche valve.
Let me know if you was ever on. Yeah, for real.
It wasn't even really a big thing. I don't know why they was tripping.
You'd be surprised if people walking around on Prozac right now.
It wasn't even that high.
It wasn't even that high. I landed and everything.
I'm
on
Prozac right now, prescriptive.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I need to know, if you don't disclose that type of
you
information,
bipolar. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's definitely.
Medicine cabinet's big too. Always check the medicine cabinet. You know what I mean? See what they got up in there. Start reading them labels.
All right. So what about the dudes though?
Dudes. Shit.
You want to impress me, motherfucking? Take me out.
Oh yeah.
No bullshit. If I was single and a woman took me out, like took me out, on a date, and she treated. Like you might get my ass. No bullshit.
And if it was like a dope spot too.
Me and my wife's first date, we got a picture of her. Yo, this is when she lived in Atlanta. When I first went to visit her, first thing we did, she took me on a helicopter ride around the city, yo.
Yeah, that's dope.
You was in love.
They locked me in.
No bullshit. Cause yo, it's so uncommon. You're like, yo, like damn, she's putting me first off the rip. So like now I'm like damn, like yo,
get your ass right.
Yeah, like Listen.
And it's like, even with the dates, like, what
you say?
You gotta let it get your ass, right?
Get your ass.
Hey,
Hey,
like
you.
and even if
you
it's
said it earlier, yo.
Leg down.
My bad.
but even if it's like, and especially if it's a date like where y'all been talking and you know what I'm saying, she figured out what you like and she and there's some thought
Pays
into
attention?
it.
Right.
Pays it.
That's my thing.
And you
Yo,
ain't even
pay attention.
ask
I
her
like
about
that.
it.
That's a
She
good
just
one.
like, all right, come with me, and you go to whatever. You're like, oh nah, you definitely paying attention. Like you locked in. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something dope.
And like my thing, I always say it all the time. Just know the difference between listening and hearing, because sometimes people will hear you, they hear the sound, the shit that you're saying, the tone, but they ain't actually listening to what the fuck you saying.
Mm-hmm.
So just great comprehension is a do for
Little
me.
things count too. Men like them good morning texts too. Have a great day, handsome.
Yeah.
Just thinking about you, whatever. You know.
I get some
and get
Glock
freaky,
first thing
too.
in the
You can get a
morning.
little
I get some
freaky.
Glock first thing in the morning. That's,
If we listen.
and no bullshit. Another big thing with me, yo, like I love getting my head rubbed. So like if we like watching TV and like you do some shit like
oh, that's why it's shaped sort of funny.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Right.
like motherfucking if you like yo come in and motherfucking put my head on you, you start rubbing my head. I be shit, she got me, she got me, man. Fucking
confidence, man.
Damn it, she got me.
Confidence is key though.
Confidence is key. Be confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Confident, ambitious, all that good shit.
Yeah, I watch how you deal with everybody. How you deal with people that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Because that lets me know if you just putting on for me or you really a good natured person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go out to eat, I'm watching how you talk to the waiter. I'm watching how you talk to everybody. Deal with your family. That lets me know.
I'll tell you what I'm
How you value
definitely
your
paying
friendships
attention to.
in your relationships.
When we leave Walmart,
Walmart.
do you push that carriage back? You leave that shit there, you scumbag.
Yeah.
Word, I'm not playing because I'm like
Nyce
this.
is gonna be a bitter ass old
Listen,
man.
no,
Yo.
like
nope. You think I'm lying? I'll be in my head like, where'd
Yo.
you put the carriage? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's cool. Don't
He's
worry
gonna be the
about
guy sitting in the car,
You
see the
going.
kid leaving the
You going
leaving
home.
the
Yeah,
car
I
right
was
there.
about to say, you're
Hey,
going to
that's
the-
not supposed to go there. That's not supposed to go there.
He's like,
You gonna be that guy.
it. The dark Nazi.
so when she get in the car, I be like, yeah, use a dab. Like, what's a dab?
Yeah.
Dirty ass bitch.
Yeah,
Dirty
right.
ass bitch leaving
He's gonna
carts in the
leave
street.
that shit there.
Leaving
I
carts
hate
in the
people
street.
that do that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's mad.
When
funny.
I see people leave that carriage there, bro, that tells me everything I need to know about your character, yo. You don't give a fuck about nobody else but you. That's it. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna inconvenience
nice.
everybody else, bro.
Walmart etiquette is key.
I hate things
What if it's Tarjay?
Yo, I just don't.
What if it's
Tarjay.
He don't have some pissed off days in the Walmart parking lot.
got the escalator with the
Now
car.
I'm gonna pay attention. Like, bitch, you trying to go up the escalator with the carriage? What? Oh, this just gotta go.
He gotta go.
I'll be on the phone. Listen up, I got a story to tell.
Listen, yeah, man. She tried to ride the escalator.
Nah, man, but those are, you know,
That
do's
was-
and
My
don'ts,
one deal
man.
breaker, and this might be random, but my one deal breaker is if we're out and you're rude to the waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what Xcel was saying earlier.
Yeah.
though.
Like
That's
even if you go through like Dunkin's drive-through and how they order their coffee and shit, I pay attention to all that shit, man.
Bad manners is really like.
They be like, "You want some?" I'll be like, "No."
What if
Negative.
Not
No.
after
What
you
if-
made her create a science experiment to make you a fucking
Word,
coffee. I don't
word.
want nothing now. I'm all embarrassed to be in a car with you.
She's tight.
What if
I hate when
what
they
if
do
the
that.
waiter or the server is like their service isn't the best, and she
That's different.
she goes she goes to the left, not like embarrassing to the left, but like
That's different. If they
she's-
started,
like
I've been
she's
in them
pissed
situations.
off.
Yeah, I've been in them situations. That's different. But I'm talking about the ones who being genuine and just have the nicest personality than the other in that intercom. You know what I'm saying? And then the attitude just going off for no reason.
Word.
Unwarranted.
Unwarranted.
She shouldn't have been looking at
Can I get a medium French vanilla with a swirl of coconut, 4 spin? You know what I mean? Like, yo, triple shot on the side, turn it upside, mix it down with some cream, then pour it in and
Right.
stir it 3 times.
And pull out the Harry Potter wand and tap it and say abracadabra, skadoodle noodle before you hand it to me.
Like,
I hate
then
yo.
they be like, "You want something?"
When I tell you, that is the most embarrassing
Dog, that shit
thing.
gets stupid.
Especially when you're driving and they're like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, tell her that I'm not telling her that shit.
shit.
You fucking tell her that shit."
Word.
You know what I mean? With that crazy ass order, I'm not
the
doing
regular
that shit.
coffee, man.
I have to rapid fire ask you guys questions that are common deal breakers for most men.
Okay.
And see if it matches up with you guys. All right. So number 1, too high of a body count. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Depends on where your body count took place.
Yeah.
30 plus.
Hell yeah.
Look at low. Came close.
That was index poppy.
I
Index
think,
poppy.
like I said, I think that's subjective because it has to do like some shit with age. If I'm older, even though my wife is younger, but women my age, they probably been through some shit. So if I was still in the market dating somebody my age, it's a possibility her body count might be up there. It's just
I need to know where this body count took place. Can't be in the same. If it's like in around where everybody I know and nah, we can't do that. But if you come from like, say your body count, you from the West Coast or something, I'm right around.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
rules change. That's just subjective.
Dudes don't really give a fuck about
I just don't want it to be a million people I know.
Yeah, we care about like who's looking at us like, yo, yeah, I used to bust that shit down.
Right.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact.
Nah, no bullshit. That's really what it is.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Because most motherfuckers ain't gonna ask anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Like
it's corny and
I'm
shit.
not.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I'm not asking how many bodies you got, but if we go out to the club and fucking and
Everybody's looking?
motherfucking Ron and Lil JoJo motherfucking over there smirking and shit like, yeah, we gonna have a fucking problem.
Or you can tell,
I can't fuck with you.
Or you can tell every dude that she interacts with, they
give
up
off that
on
I
her
fucked
like
you
they up
energy.
on her like a like you did they all up on.
Yeah, yeah,
Come up and you're like, oh man,
yeah,
you got me in the club and the whole I'm here in the whole club fucked.
yeah.
You brought me over,
Yeah,
like
nah, we
nah,
can't do that.
I just that will bother me.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
will bother me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it's a bunch of people that I know or I'm gonna constantly be around and do, I don't want to be around a dude that was sticking dick to you all the time. I don't want to go into different constant places and I'm always around dudes that was sticking dick to you. I'm straight.
Or if you go somewhere and she knows more niggas than you do, like just wanted like. She just know mad niggas, and you just be like, God damn.
Oh, her favorite line is, I don't have girls.
I don't hang
just
with
don't get along with
females.
girls.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hang with
no,
females.
no.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
Next one.
Next.
Playing hard to get or being too easy. Which one would you prefer?
Playing hard to get.
Hard to get.
Hard to get?
I love it.
Y'all like that chase shit?
Yeah.
No, I like that easy
Hey,
shit.
I always like the bitch that knows what she wants.
I like that easy shit.
Yeah, because that shit don't mean nothing. You could still be an ill ass woman, but don't get me wrong. I don't mind a slight challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you can let me hit on the first night.
Oh, I mean, I'm not chasing. I'm not on some Forrest Gump shit. I'm not chasing.
Yeah.
I'm not
Jenny,
running for miles
Jenny.
and shit.
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying, like, you know, I don't want it too easy.
Yeah, because there's a difference between
Yeah,
there's a difference between a little challenge.
Pause.
Hey, yo, don't
But-
say. What are you
what you say,
doing?
what
Barbara, shut the fuck up. Just one questions, all right? Everything else, just shut the fuck up. Yo.
The fuck was that, man? What's wrong with you, man? Nah, because if it's too easy in my brain, I'm like, yo, how many other motherfuckers? Like, let's
See, I don't
I'm
really
not
care
even-
about that.
I like that though. I like when they kind of like set it off and they want to be aggressive just a little bit.
I like
I like to let me know you know what you want.
I like
you know what I'm saying?
comfortability,
Absolutely.
especially everything I've been through. I need a female to make me feel super comfortable.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Like I mean, I need you to just, yo, you want to fuck? Yo, you just need to fuck me.
Yeah.
You fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I gotta be for
there.
real, bro. That's how I gotta be. But
Okay.
there's a difference, ladies. There's a difference, right, between being a challenge and just playing stupid fucking games.
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Stupid fucking games is gonna piss me off.
There's a time limit for a grown man.
Absolutely.
A grown man is gonna be like, look, man, I get it. Like you want
Usually
to
short.
but at this point, you seem to just
span.
be playing games.
Word.
Like, come on, man.
We're just goofing around.
Especially when you're fucking somebody else and you keep me in the back burner, just kind of test me out. You know what I'm saying? But you fucking somebody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah,
You know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? That's just like, and niggas will pick up on that. You know
Of
what I'm saying?
course, of course.
Because I don't like the too easy part too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because now it's just like, now I'm questioning like, yo, who was here before me and how easy
y'all be
that
too
was.
much in your head with that shit.
But that's kind of like a personality test. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
we're
then-
human though, and like one of the natural things we do is fuck. It's just evident. Not everybody you meet's gonna be the first pussy you get, or your dick is the first dick they have. It's a chance that they might have had a plethora before you got to them. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no doubt.
So last one. Incompatible politics. How much does that matter when you first meet somebody?
A lot.
Yeah, depending on exactly the politics we're disagreeing on, man.
For sure.
That's the factor right there.
I gotta go off topic. I gotta ask you something quick, right? I don't gotta ask you. I gotta ask y'all something. Yo, y'all ever been at work like meeting like a new white person and like everything they do, they're like trying to be like black relatable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why the fuck do they do that shit?
They want you to be comfortable around them.
Bro, it makes it so fucking awkward.
yeah,
like,
it does,
yo,
bro.
literally, I met this dude today. I was working. It's just me and him on a job, and he just kept like singing like old ass rap lyrics, and he tried to get into like the politics shit, and he was talking about police brutality and all this shit that like, I'm like, dude, can you just be fucking John? Like when you're out working with whoever, do you act like this? Just be fucking regular, bro.
Right.
I don't like.
Just be
I
John.
don't want to fucking have uncomfortable conversations with you. I don't even fucking know you, and you're starting to make me not like your ass because you're trying too fucking hard, which is coming off as extremely fake. I like genuine people. Be your fucking self.
Chops wanted John to say, "How about them Bruins?" Chops
I definitely.
I don't know.
I definitely worked. I worked with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? He used to come up to me like, I was on the black panel for this and that. Like, dog, why? I don't care. Like,
I didn't even ask you that shit.
Like,
I don't even give a fuck.
Like, dog, just leave me
It's
alone.
like that movie with Jonah Hill and what's her name?
Laura
London.
London.
Like the parents were trying to be like super like
The struggles.
super woke.
I
Yeah.
have a what did she say? I have a black.
Bro, I always
daughter-in-law.
say the super woke white liberals are the fucking worst people to be around, bro. I can't fucking stand them. They're just as bad as the super far right conservative whites, dog. I fucking can't stand either one of them, bro. I can't be around them, yo. Because the super woke ones or the ones that want to try to be, they do exactly what you do, what you just experienced right there.
Yeah.
He's trying to make you like feel comfortable, and it's like really you're just making him feel uncomfortable. And he's just starting not to like you because he knows you're just being fucking fake as fuck. So like nobody want to be around that shit. And then the fucking super far right conservatives will just tell you, they'll gaslight you all day.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do. That's what they'll do to you.
Word.
Or they'll legit tell you like, you really shouldn't feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, yo, I understand why you feel like that, or whatever. They gaslight you all day, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that shit
Yeah.
suck.
I'm sorry. I
I just want to spew their views.
had a moment earlier.
Those ones.
That shit was driving me crazy.
That
bro.
shit suck.
He said I had a moment earlier. That shit.
Yo,
was crazy.
shit, yo,
That's
shit,
it.
that was
That
a-
union shit though, bro.
That's a shit.
Yo,
That shit
Well,
suck.
I had a question that I thought was a good question for men, and I saw this on a thing, and I know we didn't add it in, but I think it's a valid question, and I want y'all opinion on the shit. Why do men get upset when the woman that they were sleeping with but had no intentions on being with, so in other words, they really don't give a fuck about her? Why do men get upset when she sleeps with one of their homeboys?
So, hold on. Repeat that again.
Why do men get upset when a woman they're fucking sleeps with one of their homeboys, but it's a woman that you don't plan on being with, you don't see yourself with, you don't really care about her,
Somebody
it's just a
basically
sex
fucking
thing.
too. Right.
But then
Ego.
you get upset when she...
I was about to say that.
It's ego.
It's ego,
Because
Yeah.
every guy wants to feel like, well, a lot of men want to feel like they're fucking king dingaling, and once they lay down some pipe, that a chick don't want to be with nobody else but them.
That's mine.
Yeah, they it's like they're
That
they're
territorial
planting their
shit.
flag, and
But you think it's worse when it's one of your mans? Like, I get the ego thing, but would you really care, like, if, I'm just clipping you, it really ain't nothing, and then she's smashing somebody else? You really don't care, right?
No,
You're like, I
that's-
don't really
If you
She
care,
smashing
that means you
somebody else.
cared though. That's
Nah,
what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying. But if it's your man, most dudes have a problem when it's one of their mans.
If you care, that means you cared.
yeah,
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? If you care,
So we
that's what your
cared.
man. If you care if it was your man, that means you cared.
Yeah, he cares.
You cares.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 100%.
I will say, I think that a lot of it is about how it transpired. Because it's one thing if my man hits me up and he's like, yo, that shorty, is she for the team or is she like a personal? That's one thing. But it's another thing if both parties do it behind my back. And that's where I think shit gets a little shisty.
But if it's a bust down, why do you feel like you're owed an explanation?
That's what I was gonna say. Don't you let your mans know what it is with the like when you bring a female around, you just be like, yo, I just be clipping it.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But if it's wifey, that's different. You gonna
motherfuckers be out here fronting. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be fucking chicks.
Tell you what it is.
And they really like the chick,
Really
but they
like
be
them.
trying to act like they don't give a fuck and the bitch ain't nothing. When really they really be feeling her and they get embarrassed when their man come up to them and be like, yo, what's up with shorty? Yo, like, boom, boom, boom. They be like, nah, go ahead, do your thing, whatever. Soon as you bust that shit down, nigga be like, yo, he ain't gonna say nothing to you. He'll be like, oh, you went fuck that nigga? Yo, you fuck that, yo, you fuck that nigga? Yo, for real, yo, I knew you wasn't there. You the dirty bitch, dude. Like, yo, you fucking blame cornball ass nigga, dog. Like, that shit's crazy, yo.
Open her face, acting crazy.
That's some of the lamest shit you could do, bro.
That shit's crazy.
Motherfuckers do that shit, though.
Stop fronting. If you like shorty, it's okay to say that.
Say that shit,
Straight
bro.
up.
Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, all right, and now niggas know how to move.
Say that
The worst
shit.
you get to say is, I'm a hoe, and I just want to fuck your whole crew.
Just don't fuck my op and then come smile in my face.
Word.
Straight up. Don't fuck my op and come smile in my
Don't
face.
even be around me.
And again, if you're gonna hit a shorty that's like for the team or whatever, don't dirty Mac. Don't sit here
definitely
and
don't
talk
dirty
shit
Mac.
about your man just so
That's
you can be
just
like,
corny.
bro, he don't even fuck with you like that. You should fuck with me. Don't do that shit.
That's
That's
the
the shit
worst.
that I think is like incredibly corny.
That's the
bro.
word, man. But niggas do it.
They do it and it's corny.
That shit's corny.
Super corn.
I've been in that situation before where I, long story short, someone I knew had feelings and I argued with him about it. I'm like, yo, I know you feeling shorty. No, I'm not. Blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, you are. You ain't got to do that, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, he really got heated. Really got mad. I don't give a fuck. I got mad
That's
bitches.
gaslighting, Nyce. Ain't that gaslighting?
And I was like, all right, bet. Then let me get a number.
Got him.
And then he was like, here. Boom, 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 boom. I said, all right, bet.
Damn,
And
Nyce
I went-
gaslighted into the
I
jaws.
went and I clipped. You know what I'm saying? And when he found out, he did exactly what you said. We talking about, he called her, oh, you smut, da 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 da, you don't fuck my man, blah, 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 blah. And then other people in the circle was acting like I was the bad guy. I'm like, yo, hold on, he's leaving out the conversation we had, yo.
Word. He leaving out the part. We said he didn't care.
He's fronting. I told him he's bullshitting. He was screaming on me, telling me he's not fronting and all. I'm talking about screaming on me, bro. I was like, oh, I bet. Well,
See, but that's why.
Nice with the gaslight clip.
Yeah, gas. You're, gas.
I gaslit.
Nice. You're a piece of
You
shit.
kind of gaslit him at the beginning, bro.
Nah, you're a piece of shit.
You gaslight. You gaslit him into
Yeah,
the
you're a
number.
piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Nah.
He said you gaslit him into the number. Think about what you said, though.
Reverse gaslighting.
You was gaslighting.
He
Think
said
about
the
that shit.
reverse
Gaslight.
gaslight.
Reverse gaslighting?
Yeah, it's basically what you did.
Nah, you're a piece of
If you
shit.
ain't fucking with it like that, give me your number. He's like, here you go.
Yeah.
The reverse
Hey, I was
gaslight.
like, look.
That's the new move.
Because I knew.
He
I was
invented
like,
the
look,
move.
she done said some slick shit to me on the phone. You sure you ain't feeling her? 'Cause I think she wanna, and she look all right. And he was like, yo, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're a piece of
Because I'm
shit.
one of them type, bro, I'm really that type where if it's not my wifey, like when I'm out there and I brought a shorty around, if it wasn't my wifey, if I didn't say, yo, this is wifey or something, bro, you could,
It's
if I
fact.
seen her over there laughing and giggling with you a little too hard, I'll be over there like, oh, damn, this fucking ain't shit bitch about to fuck my man. You know what I mean? Like, might bother me a little bit, but I'm not going to go over there and dirty Mac or pull her to the side and be like, yo, why the fuck you over there flirting with my man for? La, la, la. I'm not doing no corny shit like that. That's fucking the lamest shit you could do. I'm not like that. I will let that show and be like, damn, my man about to clip. Damn.
Yeah, but you're dead ass wrong because you knew that he really liked the chick. So the fact that you really knew, you're in the wrong.
Yeah. But sometimes you gotta teach a valuable lesson.
You ain't teach no lesson.
He said, Nyce don't want to be accountable, as we can see. You know, he said, yeah.
Oh,
valuable lesson
listen.
sometimes.
We know that Nyce struggles with accountability.
Ability heavy.
Listen, I ain't the type to fuck your girl though,
Hey, there you go.
but I'm the type to fuck the girl you fronting on if that's how you want to front, guy.
Yes, motherfucker.
So if it's the ex-girlfriend it's off limits, right? If that's your man's.
Ex-girlfriend?
Ex-girl.
Yeah.
Hell no, you
Nah, I
wow.
don't give a fuck.
You guys don't give a fuck?
It ain't off limits for me.
All right.
If it's my BM,
Yeah, that's different.
we got a problem.
Okay.
That's different. BM problem. Ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend, I
No.
don't give a fuck about.
He's over there. Hell yeah, I've been waiting for you to break up with that bitch.
Nah. I'm just not emotional over women like that, dog.
Nigga, I
I'm just
remember
not
when you
emotional
told me
over
that
women
story,
like that.
nigga, about how she sucked dick from the back. Yeah, I'm all on that.
Yeah.
On that.
Especially if you was bragging about how fire it was, I'd be up in there like, word? That shit was fire like that, huh? Y'all really been going through some shit lately, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't even fuck with that bitch.
That shit crazy.
I know
Yeah,
last
give
Christmas
all the
wasn't
wrong-
like that. I know
Give
y'all
all the
about to
wrong
break up.
advice.
I be over there like,
All the wrong advice.
I wouldn't even fuck with that
I wouldn't
bitch.
even fuck
Yo,
with
yo,
her.
matter of fact, yo,
Right,
just
right.
leave that bitch alone.
Leave her
bro.
alone.
Yo, she for the streets, dog. She for the
I'm
streets.
trying to tell you, she
you know,
ain't
dudes
shit.
come to you for advice too. Be like, yo, it just seemed like she really don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah,
That's
she
crazy.
ain't shit, bro.
Nah, but I'm serious, bro. I'm not emotional over women like that. So if it's like an ex, now don't get me wrong. If I've been around, if you was with her for like 10 years and she been in the circle and it's
Yeah.
been, she was like, to me, like your wife. It's not just she been around for 10 years.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Different.
different
Yeah,
for
she
me.
been around people,
But if it was
family,
a
friend
shorty
functions and
that,
shit like
if
that.
it was a shorty you fucked with for a little bit and you know it just didn't work out and years down the line I bumped into her one time out at the club and I might have been drinking, she drinking and said, oh, I ain't saw you in 5-6 years. How's everything? How's Chopper? Chopper chilling. What's up with you? What's up with you?
Look at him.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know the vibe. It is what it is. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell my man, be like, yo, you know, I saw at the thing, right? Remember that bitch that you was fucking with that you said you couldn't stand and all of that shit?
I said
Yeah, her, the one that you don't fuck with, right? Yeah, her, yeah.
He said, I'm gonna make sure I get.
I get all that out the way first.
You a front liner.
I'm get all that out the way first.
The one you said you didn't fuck with, right? The one
Yeah,
you said
that
you couldn't
one.
stand, right?
Yeah,
Her,
that
yeah,
one.
no doubt.
You know what's
that
crazy?
one.
Because I had this conversation like women really don't understand the difference between liking and loving.
Right.
Like they really don't. Like
Yeah,
like
women,
you see how like we just talking like motherfucker. Look, we gonna fuck. We gonna fuck. We gonna fuck. We gonna
Yeah,
fuck.
we know how to separate. We
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, go ahead.
What he said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You knew I was getting that. Go ahead.
boy,
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neal for that because he said something very knowledgeable about how liking a woman and loving a woman. Like when we love you, we don't really like you because you have our love, which is just like I'm here for you regardless of anything. But if you're just fucking with a girl, like you liking her, you get what I'm saying? Like there's a difference between liking and loving, which is something very. Women don't really get that. It's just a man thing, a man knowledge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fact.
Cause like no bullshit. Like I can like you. I can take you out on dates. I can fucking buy you gifts. I can rub your feet, whatever, and I can like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that don't mean that I love you. That's just me fucking being who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
Me liking you.
Yeah, that's me liking you. But if I love you is different. You know what I'm
short a
saying?
little bit differently.
Yeah, it's
A lot more differently.
It's a lot more different.
Super
like,
different.
Like there's only one woman that's gonna have a man's heart. That's just what it is.
Yeah, that's
you
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? And
Women would never understand that though.
never.
No, and this is exactly why men and women are different and we take cheating different because men can just like something and women, they really like,
Have to
Invest
love
in it.
Like,
I mean, not
Yeah.
like something. We can liking and love, like we can have no real attachment. Men
Yeah.
can have no
Women
real
are more
attachment.
emotionally invested.
But a woman will damn near fall in love with
Right.
another man that she's cheating with. She sees herself with him. She really likes him. And you can almost contemplate, like, damn, I think this bitch might really love this
Motherfucker.
love this man.
It's a different
You feel me?
energy.
And that's what hurts a man so much when he finds out he been cheated on. Cause you know that she thought that shit through. And she said, fuck it. I like him enough to where I could see myself with him. And if I do get caught, I'm willing to accept whatever comes behind that and be with him.
Yeah,
And
that's a fact.
they fully think that shit through, bro. And a lot of the times we get even more mad because we be like, you dumb bitch. He was just trying to fuck. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
he just
And you
liked
probably
you.
fell for a whole bunch of dumb game and all of that, and now you played yourself. And now you sitting there because he's not wifing you, and I'm not wifing you no more, and you found yourself by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Wild bladder skirt.
Men, nah, for real.
For the bladder skirt,
men have it's something with men. Men can do dumb shit like that and have done dumb shit like that, right?
No emotional attachment.
And they've had no emotional attachment to a woman, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think with a lot of things we have like even just like men can fist fight and we be cool. Like if two chicks fist fight, they can't look like I know shorties that's 40 years old. I don't like that bitch. Why? Because in 8th grade we got them like, yo, you 40.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, I got beef with a bitch. It's forever.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
She meant that shit.
Yeah, so like it's different, and especially when it comes to the liking and loving. Like you said, like love is like I'm here. Like you get a whole different energy from me. You know what I'm saying?
Your bullshit is my bullshit. Type
Yeah,
shit.
like I'm here for. You get the bullshit. Like doesn't come with bullshit.
Yeah.
Like is like the highlight reel. It's like when I see you, it's everything's lit. We going over here. We doing. Love is like you get the bullshit too now. You know what I'm saying? So
The whole kit and caboodle.
yeah, you get it. Yeah, man.
Well, now we're gonna get into my talk to me nice shit.
Yeah.
Because we're running on about 2 hours and some change here.
Yes, sir.
So, right. What I want to say is this. I saw somebody had asked, like, why aren't there women out there that just do right by men? You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet them, why can't I find a woman to do right by me? Right. So my wheels started going. You feel me?
You mean like off rip?
Yeah. So my wheels started going. It's basically with the post. Dude had put a post up like, "Yo, you meet women and they don't do right by you." You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I just find a woman, meet a woman and she do right by me? So my wheels started going. I'm like, dog,
He's been hurt a lot.
So I don't give a fuck what he been through, whatever. But I was just like,
God damn
you know what I'm
it,
saying?
easy.
But go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
So what I was saying was this, yo, is men. A lot of y'all men that have this perspective, like you're just supposed to meet a woman and it's, you know, she's treat you right off rip. Okay, women are nurturing by nature, right? That's what they do. They're nurturers by nature. But you have to make a woman want to actually nurture you, yo, and do right by you. She's not just going, even though it's in her nature, she has learned throughout her course of life that she has to know when it's appropriate to nurture somebody, because nature kicks in. And a lot of times women have done this over and over and they find themselves hurt because they've given themselves to a man and they've tried to nurture a man that they ultimately realized didn't deserve it, right? So as women get older, trust and believe, they know when to nurture you. And that when comes when you give her a reason and show her that you're worth that kind of treatment. So my advice is this. Work on being a man of respect, building your character up to where you are a man of respect. Really as simple as it goes, bro. That's all I really wanted to say.
It's a free game.
I like it.
It's a free game.
Free
Yeah,
game.
man. You know what I'm saying? It was,
I like
I
it.
said, bro, it's kind of common sense, but the shit had my wheels turning. I'm like, what's this dude? This dude must be thinking like you just meet a woman nowadays and she's just going to be like, you know, yes, sir, my lord.
Well, you
You
automatically
know what I'm saying?
conform to his ways and shit.
Yeah, like some Game of Thrones shit. Like, what do you think
my
this
lord.
is, bro? Like,
Straight up, it took me 20 years to walk in the house and my wife be like, "Yes, sir, my lord." Straight up.
I need,
You walk
we
in the
need,
house, I need
my
to
bad,
hear.
we need to fact check that.
right. Walk in the house.
Conjecture? What was the word?
Conjecture. That's conjecture, man.
That was wild conjecture.
Wow,
Conjecture.
bro.
Conjecture.
Wild conjecture, right?
Wild conjecture right there.
Word.
That was just a joke. Those were jokey jokes. Before we go home, the shop's going to get roasted when you walk through the
That's
door.
all right.
All right, man. But yo, as always, thank y'all for tuning in, man. And you know, just know, them bad kids, man, they come from staying pussy, man.
They ain't see us coming till we hopped up on the stage. Now the fan base jumping like we dunking NBA. Now I got something else to say. Intellectual convo, sprinkle with some game. That ain't every day. Plus Peasy got them jokes. You know that nigga always playing. That's nice, yo. Homie a G. He from the hood, plus he speak like he got a degree. The guard, he a battling beast. Supreme knowledge and equality to round up the team. 4 dudes from the dirt with our eyes on the goal. Took cold, applied pressure and made